All right.
We're live.
And we're live. And we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Scrollers Chat, Season 2, Episode 4, or something like that. On the panel tonight, we have Charles Daring and Jamie Page. We will probably be joined by Wesley Balco here shortly and a few other people if they choose to come on. We always have an open panel spot, so if you guys want to come on the panel, you're more than welcome to. We'll send you the link.
We're here.
All
You
right.
just can't see us yet.
And I apologize about the echo if there is one. I need to get headphones. So
There-
that's something we'll do in the future.
Maybe
So,
maybe
okay.
turn your speakers down a tiny bit. It might reduce the volume of the echo.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to do that, but I'll try that. All right. So now that I've said that, Charles and Jamie, unmute yourselves and tell them where to find you.
We're not muted, but we're also not on camera. There we are. Alrighty then. Hopefully, I won't get any giggle fits. I'm Charles Daring. Here I go. I'm Charles Daring, the Charles Daring on Facebook, the Charles Daring on Instagram, and just Charles Daring on YouTube, and woodenvisions.com for your scroll saw pattern needs. On to you, Jamie.
I'm not Charles Deering. You can find me on YouTube at JP Woodwork, Twitter and Instagram JP_Woodwork. I'm 1/3 of the Makers International podcast. Things changed so much with that podcast. I don't know what's going on with it anymore. 1/3 of the Makers International podcast, which can be found at makersinternationalpodcast.com. Do that every Sunday. Then it gets re-released on a Wednesday. That's on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, all other podcast listening facilities. Blah blah blah. My personal website is jp-woodwork.com, and that's about it, really.
There's nothing wrong with your speakers or headphones. Jamie really does talk funny.
Yes, I really am British. But I will be flapping my arms soon and be over in good old Texas.
By God. Jerry Price
My God.
are in the chat. We have, I think, 7 people watching, 2 people in the chat. If this is your first time ever watching, there is a chat. Unless you're watching it live from Facebook, go to the YouTube watch page, and there's a live chat going on. If anybody wants to ask or comment or whatever, but behave because this is a family show. You wouldn't know it, but it is. Okay, back to you, Lee.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Now, yes, what Charles said. Ditto. Perfect. All right. Well, I guess what have you guys been up to project-wise? Got anything going on your sauce?
I finally finished horse drinking and water, and it's my latest YouTube video. Already over 500 views. Thank y'all very much. Yeah, it's my and the pattern. God, I feel like I've never been on live shows before. Yeah, that's what I've been working on, and my printer's still not here. We had to end up using a credit card, which is going to kill us. But so I'm not able to do anything else yet, but I'm working on it. How about you, Jamie?
So what have I been doing recently? So more recently, with regards to the scroll saw, I've just been sponsored by a company called GPS, and they're known for supplying companies like Penn State Industries over in the States with all their acrylic pen blanks and blah 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 and all that sort of stuff. So they do like polyester rods and all that sort of stuff and acrylic pen blanks and.
Well,
So I've been trying.
I didn't know that till right this second.
Thank you very much. So they're kind of a worldwide. They send out all their stuff worldwide. They don't sell directly from themselves. They send their stuff out to other companies.
Very cool. By the way, Jamie, I don't know if y'all heard in the beginning, we'll be in Texas here soon. I don't know if he'll be able to visit me or not because he's not the driver, so he's not in charge of that. But the only reason I interrupted is Jeff Robinson wants to hear your American accent. but
I
without.
don't have one. I don't have one. If I try doing an American accent, I'll go straight Jamaican.
Well, when he tries to talk Southern, he sounds like.
God damn!
What's the language there, Sparky?
I just got a flag. Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Usually he sounds
You
like.
I
too.
want to get a
You too.
cheeseburger and
Blame
fries.
him.
Right? Yeah.
Blame him down there
He's gonna
underneath
get
me.
burger
Blame
fries,
him.
by God, and I'll start talking like this, right? He says
We're gonna get a cheeseburger and fries and some sweet tea.
and
I'm
barbecue.
gonna go down. I'm gonna go down to my NASCAR race.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not
Get me,
gonna
get me some Dr. Pepper.
Get me some Dr. Pepper at the NASCAR race.
Yeah.
There's Dr. Pepper and Texas bag.
They're my magic shoes.
I
I just felt like running.
wear magic boots. I'm not a smart man,
There
but I
we
know
go.
what scrolling is.
So anyway, going back to the scroll sword, I thought that's what this show was about.
Oh, sorry, so sorry.
So yeah, they've kind of given me some bits to play about with, and what I didn't realise was that the pen blanks actually come in massive sheets, and the pen blanks that you see, it actually comes in probably like 2 to 3 inches thick, and then they actually process it at their warehouse, which I actually got to visit not so long ago, and it's actually an incredible place, and the guys that run it are absolutely incredible as well. And they gave me a few bits to play around with, and I'm going to be doing some scroll sawing in some great big sheets of acrylic soon, and doing some stuff for it. And one of the things that I tried playing around with, now maybe you guys can give me a bit of advice on this, is if you tried scroll sawing, even just a pen blank, it tends to melt itself back together again, an acrylic pen blank. Right. So what I was trying to plan on doing was compound cutting some acrylic pen blanks. Right, but obviously it kept melting back together again. Now I've had a little bit of a success with reverse skip tooth, and some packing tape. That's the best I've come so far. But I don't know if there's any further step forwards I can take.
I think also speed of the blade. Now I don't mean to interrupt you, but for those that have never scroll sawed before or have never scroll sawed anything acrylic or plastic type, part of what melts it together is the friction, and the packing tape seems to act like a lube on the blade to keep it cooler. And what was the other thing, Jamie?
Yeah, it was just basically the speed and the type of the blade, because obviously it was a double reverse skip tooth.
Nice.
Was the type of the blade. Now I had never actually heard of them. It was actually I'd heard of skip tooth blades, but I've never heard of double reverse skip tooth blades.
Yeah, I've heard of ultra reverse.
It was Dale from Maple Tree Studios that actually did the research and said to me about it.
Isn't Dale Beard Time 16?
No. The Beard Time 16 is another channel.
All right, sorry about that.
He's a.
Please join us in the chat along with Hugh. I'm sorry.
He's actually another guy that's sponsored by GPS.
Nice.
So,
For some reason, folks, when I get around Jamie, I start talking British every now and then. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you, Jamie. Just my timing as well. We got Beard Time 16, Who's Your Mike, and Jeff Robinson and Jerry Price so far active in the chat. And if you're joining us live, go to the YouTube watch page and you can join the live chat and ask questions and talk crap if you want to. Well
done, Charles. You're doing a great job of being the host of the show.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks, Charles.
I always seem to take over. I'm so sorry.
It's all right, Charles. I forgive you. It's all good.
I got Monday Night Football in another window because I want to see the 49ers lose their butts.
There you go.
Okay, go ahead. You make
Or at least the Browns actually won a game. So.
Yeah. Well, the Dallas Cowboys managed to. Well, the coaching is. Never mind. Oh, that was depressing.
Yeah.
When the Browns win and the Cowboys lose, that's not a good day.
No, but I was happy to see the Falcons beat the what you call it, Saints. 1-7 Falcons beat the Saints. That was pretty good. All right, awkward silence. That's why I always take over.
All right, I've got a couple of things to talk to you guys about.
Uh-oh. It was Charles.
I don't know if Bob Lee's out there in the chat or not yet, but Bob Lee, if you're watching or if you watch this later, I will be at Hartfield Hardware November 22nd and 23rd.
Avoid it, Bob. Avoid it.
Okay, then. I will be at Hartfield Hardware both days, the 23rd, and I think it's 22nd, whichever it is. It's Friday, Saturday of next week. I will be there both days.
Nice.
With the scroll saw demoing in the booth. I will have PS Wood Machines blades there. That's what I'll be demoing on, because you guys know that's the one that I like to use.
Yep.
But I will have them there as well as catalogs if you guys want to check out the blades. So, anyone that attends, I can give you a catalog. You guys can check the blades out.
Nice.
So if Bob comes, I'm not sure who's gonna watch this that is close enough to me that would come, except for Bob. But
I think it'd be cool to do a live thing.
If any of you are in Ohio, near Hartfield, Sugar Creek, Stowe, Hartfield, Akron, anything like that, Cleveland.
If you can pick up Wi-Fi, have you thought about doing a live stream?
Oh, we've got 2 Colts fans in the chat. Jerry Price and Who's Your Mike. But didn't their quarterback, Andrew Luck, retired or something? And I don't know how they're doing because I don't keep up with the Colts. And just so y'all know, folks, if it's first time ever watching, I often interrupt the show. Number one, number two, it's also to acknowledge people in the chat because it's kind of important, even if it's not on topic, because we rarely stay on topic, especially me. Back to you, Lee and Jamie.
Okay.
So unicorns.
Yeah, but anyway, Hartfield Hardware, 22nd, 23rd. Hartfield Hardware is in Hartfield, Ohio. If you guys have never been there, it's amazing. It's a huge lumber department, huge tool store, and it's their annual tool sale. They do it once in the spring and once in the winter before Christmas. And all the reps will be there from D-Wall, Hitachi, Makita, all those guys. They'll all be there. So
nice.
It's a good time to come talk to the reps if you have any questions for them.
Very cool. Very cool.
Also, if you guys are keeping up with my magazine, which is right here, Scroller's Choice. I don't know if you guys know this, but Scroller's Choice magazine is the magazine I run.
Oh, yeah.
These are all our back issues. And all of these issues right here are now up on the website for download in PDF format. All you got to do is buy one. I get a little message that says you bought one. And within 24 hours, I'll send you a couple passwords, and then you'll have the right passwords to download them directly from the website. So if you don't get an email right away saying you've direct download right away, it's because I still have to send you the password. And I have a job aside from this, so that pays the bills.
What's that?
What's that?
I was saying, what's it like?
To have a job? I don't know. But anyway, I have a 40-hour week job, so this you have to give me like 24 hours to send you the passwords. Don't freak out if you don't get it from me right away. And if you don't get it from me after a while, then get on my butt. Sometimes it takes time. I haven't forgotten you, but just remind me. All right, I'll bring you guys some GG tape again next week to try with the resin. All right, he said something about GG tape and the resin.
I believe he's talking to Jamie. Was the beard the guy that was doing the bowl that you caught?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it would help if I told you guys the website for the magazine.
He doesn't have headphones.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, I'm back on topic.
Counting down in T minus 5, 4,
There you go. Scroller's Choice. mag.wixsite.com.
Oh,
/home. Go there, check it out. If you guys want to check out the magazine. Here is the blades that I use currently. PS Wood machines. Guys will see that they do sell a scroll saw, but see, there it is right there. But they currently are not selling them because they're waiting on parts or something like that. So they're not selling them currently, but they do have them. So if you guys have one already, which is an amazing machine, and you need parts, they still got parts for them. Because they hand assemble them in PA. Alright, so these are all my car patterns, which you kind of hard to see, but you can see them all there. They're available in here as well over at pswood.com, or you can call the number that's down on the bottom of there. But I wanted to show you guys. It's flipping through here. There. These are the blades.
Never fails.
These are your blades right there.
Oh, yeah.
What? You guys are making me laugh too. What the heck?
Oh my God.
But if you guys want to check out this better, go over to the pswood.com there. Right there. All right.
Cool.
Now my shameless plug is done.
Okay.
I'm taking this thing off. It's making my head hot.
Okay. Again, if you're just joining us, the echo code is Lee is not wearing headphones. Not me calling him out. Why there's an echo and we do hear it.
Let me see if I can fix that.
You might be able to reduce the volume. Or your speaker.
Is this better?
Test.
Test. 1, 2, 3. Test.
Well, you won't be echoing. We'll be echoing. And it's still.
These testes.
Am I better now?
No.
No? Still echoing?
It's more clear than it was. The echo is more clear.
Okay.
We barely got it until he started giggling.
Hang on, maybe I turn it down more. How's this? Is that better?
That's not as bad. Not as invasive.
It's quieter, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all go so I don't lose it again. We have 7 watching now, and Monday Night Football in another window, and chat is not active. Beard 16 is going to bed, so we ran him off. Of course, he's overseas, I believe. Thank you.
He's in the UK, yeah.
He says that he has PMS because apparently he wrote PMS.
Yep, PMSL. I can't say it on a family show.
I'm off to sleep.
It sounds nicer coming from a British person. So do it with a British accent, Charles.
Well, pissing myself laughing is what PMS.
Yeah, there you go.
Cheerio.
That's what
Cheerio, governor.
PMSL stands for that. Because Jamie called me out, said I was going to laugh any minute. Then I did, and this guy. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me. Okay.
Good day, governor.
All right. Cheerio.
All right.
Cheerio.
No, I just looked at this is all in case somebody gives a crap, and the echo is louder than it was. But anyway, my video's already up to 744 views. Oh, of course I got thumbs downs now, but I don't know how many. I just know the percentage is below 100. Okay, the beard is gone now.
Yeah, I actually want to shout out Charles's video. That was awesome. The reflections video.
Appreciate it. I also want to thank Steve Good because he mentioned it on his blog. I got a bunch of traffic to my site, but they all went to the free patterns. But they're free, so whatever you want to do, you'll never know what I.
Yeah, I'm currently in the process of revamping my entire site and making it all free. So the only thing that will be for sale on there is my CDs.
Didn't know you just sing a
After
leak.
that, all the patterns will be free. It's taking me months though, because I'm trying to do what Steve did, where he put them all in a PDF with the cover. It's taking me like
There's no way
a
I
ton
can
of
do that.
time to try to make that cover.
I hear you. To acknowledge the chat, Jeff Robinson says, I think the Pegasus SST blades were made for plastic, but it was with a question mark, so he doesn't know. I don't know what the SST stands for. Because I just
Let's
use
have a
spirals.
quick.
Having never cut with the SST, I couldn't tell you.
Let's have a quick Googles and have a look.
We have 6 people watching now. Feel free to join the chat on the live watch page on YouTube. And that awkward silence is why I babble.
Hey, I turned the volume down. Now it should be better.
It's better, not quite as loud. And that's why I tend to interrupt the show a lot. I'm trying to acknowledge the chat.
Let's see. So who's over in the chat still? Jeff's still over there.
Jeff Robinson, the Beard Time 16 just left. I assume Jerry Price and Hoosier Mike are still there. And those are the only other 2.
Don't forget, I'm out there. I'm over there as well. So that's another one off.
Well, Jamie's definitely out there.
Mm-hmm.
We already know that.
We think or we thought Wesley Belko may join us. He's working on taxidermy work right now.
Yes, he is.
If you miss it the first time I say it, just listen for the echo. That was funny. I sounded like a goat on the echo. And go ahead, Jimmy.
Echo.
You won't get the echo, Lee, because you're the one with the speakers that are echoing. Jamie, did you find out what SST stood for?
No,
First, I couldn't live down the click. Now I can't live down the echo.
He just doesn't want to wake up the woman in his life to get the headphones. So,
yeah, next time I'll try to get one of those little ear things with them.
Yeah,
I used to have one when I bought that program, but now I don't have it anymore.
I wish I had one of those. I'd look more professional. I wouldn't sound any more professional, but I'd look more professional. But I do have.
But you've got the boom mic.
Welcome to KSAW Radio.
This is Charles Dane.
It wouldn't be Super Skip Tooth, would it?
It very well might. It makes sense. SSD, unless you just made that up.
I mean, I've seen Skip Tooth.
Well, maybe
I've seen Skip Tooth, so I guess Skip Tooth, Super Skip Tooth would be the double Skip Tooth that I was talking about earlier.
Maybe it's a sexy Skip Tooth. That's hard to say.
Yeah, sexy Skip Tooth. That could be it.
Okay, we got 9 watching now. Y'all join the live chat. We will acknowledge you unless you say don't acknowledge me.
Yeah.
Which would explain, well, wouldn't explain why you'd be in the chat if you didn't want to be acknowledged, but we are who we are. And yeah, there you are.
Jeff. I see Jeff over there. I see.
Yeah.
Who else is over there? Jeff. Jerry.
Well, Jeff's only let us talk for a while, but we got Jerry and Hoosier Mike. Jeff Robinson is pretty dependable on being in the chat.
Yeah, he's there all the time. That's
yeah.
Awesome. Who's coach? We got a coach coming in.
Coach is Wesley Belko.
Coach.
That's what they call him.
He's upside down again. Hello.
Everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Now, folks, you are seeing the crew that was here when I lost my crap a few episodes ago.
and a minute ago as well.
Yeah, well, it wasn't quite as bad yet. But
I don't know why, but I'm seeing him upside down. How about you guys?
When I came in that one episode, he was upside down, but he's upside down. What's up, Wes?
What's going on?
Since I always take over Lee's show, tell everybody where you're from, where they can find you.
I was getting to that.
Oh, okay. I didn't say that. Lee, you got anything you want to say to Wes?
Hey, West, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you since Charles did it for me?
I wish I could host like you.
Well, got some slight allergies, so I might as well poke a little fun and change things up here and sound like somebody I'm not. So, but I am from the great big tiny town. Normally you'll find me drinking a bottle of Pepsi, but tonight it's Diet Pepsi. It's clear. It's water, I promise.
There's that moonshine. What lightning. You don't have to be
I won't
clear.
say there's nothing in it.
There's liberal tears in his bottle.
Don't call me names.
Oh, God. All right. Well, appreciate you being here since Lee didn't want to say it.
Yes.
I'm going to go back and forth here. All right. Back on top.
Late.
Back to you, Lee.
Well, okay. Thanks, Charles.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yes, Wes, I appreciate you being on. Thank you, sir.
That's the weather. Back to you, Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Who keeps going, oh, yeah? I hear someone going, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, just so you know, Lee, when Jamie, you were showing your patterns or something, Jamie said, oh, yeah. And for some reason, that got me the giggles, and that's what started all the laughing. That's why he does it.
Oh, because he kept going, oh, yeah.
He was actually holding it together, and then I wrote out in the chat that Charles is going to laugh any minute. Just watch. And all of a sudden, I heard him giggling.
But nothing beats the one where even Wes was crying. Jamie is a quiet laugher. When Jamie was cracking up, you could barely tell unless you were looking at him. I'm pretty subtle as a jackhammer.
Yeah.
I love a good laugh. You gotta, it's healthy to laugh. That's why I joined the panel. Okay, back on topic. I'm only here for entertainment. Lee, you're the host. Go ahead.
We don't have any more questions over in the chat. They stopped asking questions.
I'm gonna make sure there's still people watching.
I'm sure they're still over there.
We got 9 people watching. Y'all feel free to join the live chat on the right side of the YouTube watch page.
Coach chimes in, everybody leaves.
No,
ask questions or call us all names, whatever you want to do. But
Martin Cole has joined us. I
Did
have
you get
one
a printer,
on the way.
Charles?
Thank you for asking. A printer, we had to resort to a credit card that we couldn't afford, but those things are so bloody expensive now. Neither.
The
But
printer or
I
the cup?
can't.
what'd you get? Just a regular printer?
Yeah, it's just a regular printer. It's not an all-in-one or anything. It's just a printer. But even though, to replace the one I had would have been $305, but the reviews for it are kind of bad. So I went with another one. It was after tax was $341, and that's on credit. Yeah.
So, have you still got all your old toners and that for it, though?
The old toner for the old printer.
Yeah.
I still have an open box of toner.
Is there any way to transfer it into the new stuff?
No, it's the one that went to heck is a Dell C1760MW. It just kept giving an error code, and you can try to reinstall it and all the drivers and crap. I'm sorry, folks, for being off topic. Jamie, would you mind? I mean, Lee, would you mind muting? Because I'm hearing myself twice, and once is bad enough. Anyway, just for the sake of answering the question, no, it was Lee that was echoing. The printer just finally died, and so I have all the toner left over, but it uses it's a whole different setup. The one I'm getting is a Brother or something or other. Brother is a brand name.
Yeah.
And so, it was supposed to be in today, but for some reason it didn't come. So it'll be here tomorrow. Oh, God.
I have a sister.
And I didn't mention that earlier. You have sisters. I just got that. Thank you for asking, by the way, Martin. For that until I don't know if I said the 16th or 17th, but until then, if you use the promo code SCROLL, SCROLL in all caps, you get 10% off any purchase at Vision stuff.
I fall down.
Woodenvisions.com.
Woodenvisions.com, 10% off with the promo code scroll SCROLL, all caps. Only 3 people have taken advantage.
.com.
Pat Lap is in the chat, says Mr. Page. He didn't say, hey, Charlie. He said Mr. Page. So,
Hey, Pat.
Pat.
Yeah.
Pat Lap. He's a
We
funny.
need to talk.
Has Aaron joined us in the chat?
I don't think I've ever spoken to Pat Lap, but I know we've communicated a couple times. But
I'll be
Martin
seeing
Cole.
Pat. I'll be seeing Pat next year
cool.
in New York.
I actually think that your internet is 1 or 2 seconds faster than mine, Charles, because you see it before I see it. So
Yeah, that's what I was saying last show. I was like, well, he's responding to stuff I don't even see.
yeah, you saw that 3 seconds ago, and I just saw it.
There's both my brain cells work very quickly together. When they run into each other, that I have issues.
So that's
I
weird.
can't see any of it.
Look at the live YouTube chat. You can pop out the chat.
Hi, Pat. Welcome.
I don't know if it'll let me do that.
You don't want to say welcome to Pat. He won't never go.
I don't want to say welcome to Pat. I think that would be mean, don't you?
You want to be mean to Pat.
Oh.
No, I think the funniest thing I've ever seen with Pat, I mean, I'm terrible at keeping up with videos, but I think the intro for a while was something falling off his lathe and hitting him in the mouth or something like that.
Did we lose Coach?
Well, at least went black.
Probably.
Everything else is there.
Did you ever see the video he made from Disney?
No, like I said, I'm terrible at keeping up with videos.
So I recommend you go to Pat's channel, which is Le Pic Bois, as you can see on his thing. It's some weird French thing. And it's he did a thing called Disney called The Woodworker.
Nice.
Go and watch that. Really, really funny.
Okay, he's back. Now we see him again.
Yep. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what y'all want to talk about? Kind of got a show going.
Yeah, I'm not going to read that last comment, but it's Pat. That's funny.
Pat Le Pic Bois. I don't know what it means. Hey, Martin Cole's asking, I guess me or anybody that makes patterns, do you use a light table? The only time I use a light table is if I missed a spot when I was tracing.
See, I don't see that comment yet.
I saw it.
I just have a ESP.
It's craziness. See,
okay.
now I saw it. So you use a light and table
That would
to finish your patterns.
That would be a good way to show activity on the show. So let me show you what. Now I do my patterns on paper, but would you mind muting yourself? Sorry, Lee. I just I get a sheet of glass so that okay, to try to put it in a nutshell, I don't have it with me because it's in the other part of the shop, but I get a sheet of glass like from a picture frame, and I will tape down a clean sheet of paper with carbon paper over that, or transfer paper, whatever you want to call it, and then I'll put the picture over it, or part of it, depending on how big I want to make it. And that's how I make the patterns. The only time I've used a light table is if I realize there's a certain part I forgot to trace, and I want to get it back in line. But this is the light table. Keith Fusion, or Fusion, I don't know how to say his last name, is the one that turned me on to it. It was one of those Chinese purchases, but the more you touch the button, the brighter it gets. Wait, is it on?
Looks like it.
Yeah, that's
and
the bright.
It's just a reflection of your house lights.
No, it's the light. It's basically like any acrylic with a light on the end of it. It'll light up the whole thing. That's what it is. But that's the only time I use that. But it's a neat little thing to have. I don't even know the brand name of it. because it's been that long and it was bought in China, or not in China, it was from China. So yeah, that's what I use. Sorry to give you a long answer, but by golly, I'm a thorough biller.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yup.
Yep. There it is.
Well, thank you for making the chat. Thank you for making the chat active with questions and stuff. Appreciate that, and you're welcome. Jeff Robinson says, Jamie, example 90-583. Oh, that echo is killing me. Number 3, super skip works perfectly for acrylic, so it's super skip.
Nice. Thank you very much, Jeff. I'll save that comment.
All right.
Okay.
If y'all came here to see me lose crap giggling, you've already missed it. Let's start up again.
Oh, there's plenty of time.
All right, so back to you, Lee.
Back to you, Lee.
Back
Well,
to you,
I'm
Lee.
muted because I'm
No,
muted.
you're not. Maxilia.
All right. Jamie, example. Okay. Jeff said, Jamie, example 9-583,
I already read it.
number 3, super skip.
Charles already read it.
All right.
I already acknowledged that, Dave.
Keep in mind, I'm like 3 seconds behind you fellas. I don't know why.
Well, in the chat, but I mean, just for giggle, just so you know, I had already acknowledged that in the chat on the show. But anyway, if you're keeping up with Monday Night Football, it is 3-0 San Francisco over the Seahawks. Back to you, Lee.
I'm not being
Just
funny.
as long as the Steelers get their butts whooped.
I'm only watching because I want to see the 49ers lose, not because I'm a Seahawks fan. 49ers are the only undefeated team left.
You're a few seconds behind everybody, but Charles and Wesley are 6 hours behind me.
Since the Browns are completely utterly out of it, I want the Steelers to lose too.
Well, the Cowboys ain't helping themselves. You're welcome to go off topic in the chat because we do on the show, as you can tell. So talk about your favorite football team. Unless they're the Eagles, then I'll block you. I'm just kidding.
Mine's the Spurs.
Martin Cole says, "Hey, now I don't know if he must be an Eagles fan or something. I don't know what he's responding to."
Hotel California.
Random. All right, Jamie. Lee, you want to talk since it's your show? Just throwing it out there.
What's that?
Just wondering if you wanted to talk since it was like your show and stuff.
I don't know. I was just
I don't know.
Steelers hat. Oh, he's a Steelers fan. That's why he said, "Hey, now." Oh, good. I hope they lose.
They used to be big time, like the Iron Curtain and all that stuff.
Sorry, I'm a Cleveland fan through and through, even though we suck. So I can never like the Steelers. Sorry, buddy.
Was it the Iron Curtain, Martin? I don't remember what they were known as. Iron Curtain might have been a European reference. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about because I'm a Cowboys fan.
So, has anyone seen that video
Ohio,
that Jake Thompson done?
When you're from Ohio, there's a certain sports teams you don't root for.
No, I have not.
One of them being Pittsburgh.
He made a hybrid football.
Oh,
with a hand. And I think that was Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, it was.
Because it had a terrible towel in it. Because we know someone that's got the biggest collection of terrible towels in the country.
I would love to go to a live game, but it's too expensive and anxiety. Martin Cole says he's a fan of Cleveland and that they were easy to win for season. And if you're just joining us, because Lee cannot afford headphones.
I think they got 4 this year so far, there, buddy. So, yeah.
Wes, we need you to keep your noise down, sir. Steel curtain. I think maybe it was a steel curtain. I don't know why I said Iron Curtain.
Coach, you're being too loud. Simmer down.
Who's your
Jamie,
mic?
you're being too loud. Simmer down.
Yeah, the steel curtain, I believe, is what the Steelers used to be known as, at least back in the day. I'm 49 years old, but I do not act like it.
You guys
Hey.
continue talking hand egg. I'll sit here back
Yeah.
and just.
Hand egg. Okay,
Now, you know what's funny, Martin? There are a couple of seasons there we actually had 0 wins for the season. Perfect. We had the perfect score.
I remember
Too
back
bad.
when Dallas had a 1-15
0.
season. The only team they beat was the Redskins, which is good. And Martin Skull says he just turned 50.
Maybe you should reevaluate what team you support, Lee.
Nope. Doesn't matter. I still orange and brown all the way, even if they lose. That's what Cleveland fans
I always
are.
wondered how the Browns got their name, and it's because the owner of the team, his last name was Brown. It's pretty simple. But their helmet color is orange. Figure that one out.
So it's nothing to do with the fact that they're poop.
Might. Wes was here not too long ago when we were doing the Vegas saw for Tommy Mater, and who's your mic is 70 random. Sorry, and I asked him if he was into football. He said somewhat or something like that. I was like, man, where's your man card? Wes, you gonna talk to us, baby? He's falling asleep.
I can't even hear him.
He's been too busy today doing taxidermy.
He's not talking this way. You can't hear him.
He tired himself out doing all those
I'm
taxidermy.
long enough to let him talk. Wes, can you hear us?
Wes.
I can't hear him.
We can't hear you, Wes. I don't know what he's saying. He might be saying I'm not actually making any noise.
Is he muted himself?
Cannot hear you. Not on the show.
No.
Okay, muted, unmuted. Cannot hear you,
No,
Wes.
can't hear you.
You're not muted as far as the panel goes, but something on your end is muted.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
A lot of people probably wishing I was muted, but well,
He's like,
Wes,
I don't know.
at least we got another pretty face on the panel.
Mm-hmm.
And here's your mic is saying Wes wants to play the Beach Boys.
Wes wants to play the.
No, we can't hear you now. I just read your lips. We cannot hear you, seriously.
Kokomo.
Wes is near Houston and starts with an A. Alvin? Yeah, Alvin.
Aruba.
Maybe go out and come back in, Wes, and if it still doesn't work, they didn't take any time.
Alvin, Simon, and Theodore.
Okay, we have 8 people watching now. We're going to run them off if we don't get back on topic.
I don't know about that one.
Of course, I'm one of those people in the chat.
Yeah, I can start singing that song. We don't give a darn about the whole state of Michigan, the whole state of Michigan, the whole state of Michigan.
Karaoke with Lee. Never heard that song, by the way.
Yeah, that's the Ohio State song. Sorry.
And I don't know what the
It's more like we don't give a F, but I was going for the family-friendly version.
It's called Scroller's Chat, but we rarely keep it on topic. I don't know if hat is the topic.
Hat is the topic.
If hat is the topic, then Lee messed up because only me and Sammy are wearing hats. By the way,
he took his hat off.
This is Special Forces Crest in tribute to my dad. My dad, Special Forces, 23 years, 7 months and a day.
Well, actually, isn't today Remembrance Day?
Veterans Day, by God.
Yes, and Veterans Day.
We don't call it that over here.
What do y'all call it there?
I think it's Amethyst Day.
Oh, right.
You call it Amethyst Day?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So thank a vet for all your freedom, by God.
11th day and the 11th hour and all that sort of stuff.
Yes, thank you to all the vets out there.
No, as much as I joke around, I am wholeheartedly patriotic, and I thank every one of y'all for your service.
100%.
Wait,
and your
I
second.
can't do it on that side because I can't cut off.
You have to use your right hand.
It's funny because the people of the States do it like that. The Brits do it like that.
Yeah.
They go,
Just for the sake of trivia, since we don't stay on topic, the salute was started by raising the visor on the armored knights. And handshake started by checking the daggers.
Go Air Force. Yeah. Thank you, Mike, for your service. Mike.
Air Force, by God. All right. We almost had a topic going for a while.
Coach is back. Should we let him back in?
Back. Let's see if we can hear him.
I can hear him now.
That's some of my dad's.
That's very.
Talk, Wes.
He's going through getting some of his medals back.
That's very nice. We cannot hear you, Wes.
I'm not saying anything. That's why.
You butthead. Is that what
You were messing with us the whole time.
Were you messing with us before?
No, I wasn't messing before.
Okay.
I fell off the tripod and hit the floor. It messed up my microphone. I don't know. I've been talking the whole time, but nobody could hear.
We were talking about military. No, Lord. We were talking about Veterans Day and that damn echo. We still have 8 people watching for some strange reason. We thank all of you for having nothing better to do tonight. And the 49ers just scored a touchdown just as I turned in.
I know what happened to my microphone now. Football, and it automatically muted, so you didn't hear what I was saying.
Because you're watching football, too. I see.
Come on. I'm not a Seahawks fan, but I don't want the 49ers to be undefeated. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, see, you're talking about football again. I'm cutting out.
Well, I got to talk about something, Macho, dang it. Would you rather talk about ballet and flowers?
Hey, so what is Mr. Wes? What is it? SST stand for on a Pegasus saw blade?
Super skip.
SST?
Yeah. Is it SST?
Yeah.
That what it was? Yes. Super sexy.
I'm going to go.
That's what Charles said. He said super sexy into his mic. Like, super sexy.
Bob Lee's Woodshop has joined us in the chat. Nice to see you again, Bob.
Hi, Bob. He's here.
Hey, Bob.
See you this weekend, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Or next weekend.
Super sport.
If you go back to the beginning of the show, Bob, about 5 minutes in, I told you I'd be there both days.
Go back to the beginning of the show before all this crap went haywire. Yeah.
Yes, before the show went downhill. Again.
Good to see you, Bob. Take care of my blue truck. Well, now Wes got the giggles.
He's gonna launch that soda.
About to say you add to it, I'll just start spraying and stuff.
He's gonna start going. Okay.
And Bob, you don't have to adjust your speakers. Lee doesn't love us, so he doesn't have headphones, and that's why there's an echo.
Yes, it's all my fault tonight. Blame me.
Well, it kind of is because we all have. But that's no. Echoes and feedback are caused by your microphone being too close to your speakers. Or
okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes mine don't even work.
My problem is my speakers and my headphone are right here on top of my computer at the same spot.
It's not nice to point. That's why I'm doing it. We're so easily entertained. There's your show, folks. What, Jamie? What show was it on that we were all doing? Trying to touch fingers and crap.
That was one of my shows, I think.
I know the feeling, Bob.
I think it was on this one. I think it was on this one.
Yeah, I think it was one of our shows.
Yeah, we were on the show. We were, touching fingers, which Lee would have to point to his left.
I'll have to listen.
Well, wait. Stay there, Jamie. This is entertainment, folks. Right there. Oh, God. All right, folks, bring your children in. This is.
Bob just woke up from a nap.
Well, now I got to figure out how to do it to Wes, but my girl's steering.
Oh,
in the way. Yeah, something like that. Dang it! Backwards. God, we're so easily entertained. See, y'all don't have to pay for this. You get to see it for free. Oh, sorry, Lee. All right. All right. We're so mature, and that's because we are Dish Mini. We were Dish Mini. Now we're Dish Mini. The Brady Bunch. Yeah. Where's your mic say we're the Brady Bunch? All right.
You know, this layout reminds me of Hollywood Squares.
Yeah. Texas.
Hollywood Squares.
Except we're in Texas.
We should have like scrolling squares.
Early squares. Wes is already in Texas. Jamie will be in Texas. You said next week.
2 weeks. The 25th, I fly out.
Y'all try to give me as much notice as possible if you will be in my area, because otherwise I'm not cleaning my shop.
2 weeks.
Okay. My shop is very upside down, but I'm not going to mess with trying to clean it unless I know I have company coming.
You look right side up.
Let me see if I can find out where I'm staying overnight.
All right, folks. Our favorite redhead, Patrick's Workshop, is in the chat.
Oh, Patrick's.
Hello, fellow scrollers. That reminds me. Let me show you what Patrick made for me. This, and I'm not messing with you. This is 3D printed. I got that from Patrick. 3D printed.
Oh, it looks like the Terminator.
Yeah.
It's a skull. Very, very, very cool. I collect skulls. I'm not satanic. I'm just mental.
To be or not to be.
So if you want something 3D printed, his main thing has been adapters for dust collection, but he can tell you what all he does. That's Patrick's Workshop on YouTube and Facebook. No, it's Patrick Curtis on Facebook. Bob Lee says he's heading to Florida in 3 weeks. Thank you very much for that, Patrick. Jeff Robinson is asking, what is one material that you have never scrolled that you would like to try? It would Corian, but to me it just seems like it would be too hard. But all I use is blades, so that probably makes things a lot more difficult.
I have used Corian.
And for some reason, Wes is showing us his remote control.
Yes, I'm not sure.
I just wanted to show something.
Charles, I have scroll Corian, and the only thing about Corian is you have to turn the speed up, and it's real dusty. You definitely got to wear a mask.
I keep the speed all the way up, but that's a good topic. People ask about the foot switch. Some people do the dead man switch, which means as long as your foot is on it, it's going, and when you take it off, it's off. I like to click on, click off. I know that.
I don't have a switch at all.
I don't use a foot switch. Yes, what?
Hey, Charles.
Hit the button.
Yes.
Hey, what does foot pedal have to do with speed?
I wasn't talking about. Did I say speaking of speed? I meant speaking it. I was trying to make it a topic, and you just threw me off. Did I say it had anything to do with speed?
Yeah, we were talking about speed, and then the dead man switch.
Well, okay, you got me on that one. Well, and I was just excited that we got towards an actual scrolling topic. So I figured.
Just cover them all.
Yeah, and Bob Lee has a dead man switch. It seems like most people prefer that. I don't understand that because you have to keep your foot in one spot. I like to rest my feet. I guess it depends on where you put the foot switch. Amy,
I prefer it too.
Yeah,
I've never used a foot switch.
I never have. I've used one just to try it, but I prefer just. Well, that's what was funny is when I was at the Houston woodworking show, my Hegner has the button up underneath the table. The DeWalt has the button on the top. And so at the Houston woodworking show, I can reach underneath to turn it on and off. But Wes almost exclusively uses a foot pedal.
Yeah.
All right. So there's that. Lee, it's your show. You want to talk?
Unless I'm working a big size piece that doesn't allow me to reach my pedal.
Yeah.
Because my pedal is mounted to my table, it's not where I can move it around to accommodate bigger pieces.
Nice. Bob Lee says he has a DeWalt. I had a Pegasus, but Mr. Tommy Mater has it now. I have a Excalibur 30-inch I've never used. I have the Seiko, which I love, and the Hegner.
I got to see Mr. Tommy today for a little bit.
Cool. Seiko made by Racing or Seiko.com, FCYCO.com. Tell him Charles Daring sent you. I won't get you anything, but he'll know I mentioned it. I finally got to meet Ray Seymour in Houston.
I'd love to meet him.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Martin Cole says Seiko's a great saw, agreed. And Jeff Robinson uses a foot pedal.
I'd love to have one of them Seikos in my workshop.
I wish I could help. I have no string, no pull whatsoever.
Actually, if you tell him Charles sends you, it'll probably go up twice in
Yeah,
price.
you might be surprised. I'm sorry. Here's a sympathy discount. No, I love the Seiko, and
He's like, "Oh, I'll hire the price up another $5."
Yeah, believe it or not, part of the reason why I love the Seiko is Ray's company. Their attention to detail. They don't leave you hanging. They easy communication. They help. It's just that's part of why. Believe it or not, it's part of why I love the saw is because everything around it is great too. The Hagner's a great saw. It's a German-made thing. It's a workhorse, but the table is so bloody small, and all the parts are expensive as heck. Martin Cole says he got the Seiko at the Midwest Girl Saw Show. God, I'm sick of that. Echo. Bob
Please
Lee.
elaborate, Charles.
Lee. Bob Lee says he will be at Hartville.
So I just looked into where I'll be staying when I come to Texas on the first night. It's a place called Roanoke or Roanoke,
Virginia.
Roanoke,
no, Texas.
I've never heard of Roanoke, Texas.
Nor have I.
It's just north of Fort Worth.
Okay, so that'd be about 2 hours from you.
So
okay, Bob. I see that you'll be at Hartsville.
And
See you there.
believe West is about 3.5, 4 hours from me, I believe.
just south of Denton.
I can make it in 3.5.
Yeah, West will just drop off a hat, jump in his truck, and drive down here. That takes a lot for me to travel.
Left of Grapevine, right of Rome.
That's the best way to get where I'm going.
Yeah, I don't use horses anymore, Charles.
Well, what am I going to do with old Bessie?
Just see Charles riding in his horse with his cowboy hat on.
Hell, Nick.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Does anybody in the chat have any questions so we can stay on topic somewhat? Since I'm pretending I run the show.
Yes. Keyword there is pretending.
Oh, hell yeah.
You're funny. All right, folks. We still have 8 people watching.
Jeff Robinson says he uses a foot pedal. Martin says he got a Seiko at the Midwest Scroll Saw Show.
I already said that, Jim.
Yes,
I know. But I'm trying to pretend I didn't.
I'm trying to get back on.
Bob Lee said that he will be at the Hartville. He will be at Hartville, Lee.
Good. I'll see him there.
Thank you, Jamie.
Oh, Patrick is here.
Yep. I think Jamie's being facetious. You suck. All right, back on topic. Lee, you want to do something? You want to, take over and stuff? We got issues, folks. Dave Hart is here. He wants to know what the topic is for tonight. So do we.
Yeah, we don't know the topic.
I'm tickling Charles's finger.
Pick one, Dave. Ask a question.
Yeah, make a comment. We'll talk about it for 30 minutes. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, pick
You
a
asked,
topic.
consider talking about it.
Martin Cole says we're the Brady Bunch, which is, boy, that's a dysfunctional family right there. Jeff Robinson says, Jamie, my son is a preacher about 5 miles from Roanoke, and I'm about 10 miles from there. Why Roanoke? He wants to know why you're going to Roanoke. The Speedway?
Carl and Robin picked it.
Carl Jacobson and Robin Jacobson picked it. That's who he's traveling around with. And I believe his girlfriend will be with him.
Yeah,
Not Carl.
Yeah. So I'm flying into Dallas Fort Worth, and on our way to that, Carl and Robin will already be in Texas. So on our way to on their way on, so they'll already be in Texas somewhere. So they're on their way past the airport where I'll be flying in. They're going to stop off at about the exact same time I land and get through check TSA and all that sort of stuff. So then they will stop and pick us up, and then we will carry on to Roanoke, and then we'll stay there the night, ready to go for the morning on to Jake Thompson's place.
Nice.
We was going to stay at. Let me have a look.
Lee, can you mute while he's telling a story? It's so hard to keep up.
We was going to stay at Rome, but there was the three places that we were going to stay at there. Apparently, they look like places that everyone that look like you'd just be murdered there. So they decided against it.
Let Curl and Robin know that I'm not trying to guilt anybody into coming to see me. I just need advance notice is my point. If y'all do plan on coming this way.
All
right.
I didn't give you much notice.
The sound is not in stadium mode. He's just the only one that does not have headphones, so it echoes.
I didn't even know that there was a speedway there. I don't really know nothing about Texas. I've never been there before.
I've heard of the speedway in Texas, near Fort Worth, but I didn't know about no Roanoke. Jeff Robinson says he might need to stop by and say hello. I've gotten to see Jeff 2 or 3 times.
Let's zoom in and see if I can see it. Roanoke.
Wes, can you hold the numbers down?
I'll try.
Bless his heart.
I may not be working again.
No, you're working. I thought you meant your job. Is what happened? No, we can hear.
I don't know.
Oh wow, they've got a Walmart.
Oh yeah,
Got a Walmart.
Welcome to Walmart.
Walmart's a little popular.
Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit. Yeah. I love Walter.
I hate it when I'm in a Walmart and I'm friendlier than they are. I'm the one saying hi to everybody, and they walk by me like, "Oh my god, a customer!" And I'm not wearing my leotard.
I'm terrified when I go in the back
that every day at
Walmart.
work.
I always think I'm gonna hear some kid back there crying because his dad's smacking him.
You call that a racetrack? It's a giant circle.
That's what a racetrack
They're
is.
making a left turn.
Oh my god, another one.
Oh yeah.
So Lee, out of randomness, will just show a scrolling.
That's what I was doing earlier.
'Tis an eagle's head with feathers.
The guy that made this is Grandpa Old Grizz, I think.
Tom
talked about that
Mullane,
before.
old Grizz.
Yeah. I think he passed away, didn't he?
He passed away quite a while back.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all again.
Very talented.
Ken McCrory is back. Sorry, Ken. I'm sorry that life was so bad that you had to come back here. Yeah,
I got my little bear.
we got 9 folks watching now, so we got to be entertaining by God.
I won't go that far.
Well, yeah.
I got all sorts of random stuff with me because my shop's right there behind my head.
Well, don't let hold you back. Go and grab it.
That looks like
Maybe
a
I
door,
opened
not a
this to
shop.
see my saw. Ooh, let there be a scroll saw.
I'm a scroller, god damn it.
There it is.
Watch your language, Sparky.
A yellow lemon.
See my D-Walt? There it is.
Yep, say your day, Walt.
Behind me is a window. It goes
I
outside.
got my name behind me. This is not real wood. It's just the wall and it's just fabric, but this is real. That was a couple videos ago. In case you care, it's my
not
stick
real.
tour.
Oh.
We
You
sound like
could have painted that. It's a bit bare.
What is the Dixie Doghouse? Ken Cormy.
Alrighty then. So Ken says his dog is behind him, so everybody is all right. How do you respond to my dog is behind me? My dog is behind me. Call the police. Sorry.
Don't trip up it.
I was going to say,
Don't trip over him?
don't step on his tail.
Don't drop.
Just remember he's behind you and don't fall over him.
Don't
Don't fall over backwards.
Don't let Wes get his hands on it.
That was wrong. But awesome.
Wes
I always
stuff
said
it.
I was gonna get into
what's tonight's drinking
veterinary
word?
school and Pepsi.
What's tonight's drinking
His
word?
dog does not have a tail. I don't know what the drinking word is, and I'm already acting like I'm drunk.
The drinking word is always a two-worder. This is
Oh yeah.
I remember what's his name show when we used to do that. Every time he says the tool sponsor, drinking weird.
All right. The score is still 10-0 San Francisco over the Seahawks. But never mind. Go ahead.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to keep the
Don't jinx it, dude.
well, those 49ers ain't no slouches. Anyway, let's do something on topic, by God.
Hey, if you guys like SNOW, you can come to Ohio because we're about to get slammed.
Just so y'all know, folks, even though I shared this is not my show, it's Lee's show, I just act like it's mine. If it was mine, I wouldn't be so idiot.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, you would.
Only part of the time. Y'all can all kiss my butt. No, you didn't miss anything, Ken. Nothing on topic anyway.
He's just being himself. Don't let him fool you.
Quiet. All right.
It's like random music going off upstairs. Just like.
All right. So let's talk about something. Keep the folks entertained, hopefully.
Looks like there's a massive theme park at Roanoke as well.
Nice. Got 10 people watching. Hopefully we can keep them. Martin Cole, we got 4 inches of snow last night in Iowa. My God. Well, it just got
I think
really
you sent
windy.
it our way.
Yeah, it's really windy and cold in my area right now in Gatesville, Texas. About 45 minutes southwest of Waco, but it's colder than whoo.
There's a big storm coming through. That's why.
Yep.
It was 78 degrees
I can
here
only
today.
dream of 4 inches.
Yeah. It started out in the high 60s today, and then dropped down to Eskimo. I don't know what the actual temperature is right now.
It ain't that cold in Texas. Come on.
Well, it sure
We're about to be in the teens tonight here.
Eskimo.
So
I can only dream of 4 inches.
Stop it. Well, Lee, your channel's going to hell.
yeah,
Well,
it's already there, my friend.
yeah, I was about to say it's kind of been there for a while. It says it feels like 20 degrees outside, but it's actually right
I
there.
think it was there 3 shows ago.
3 shows ago. All right, man.
Yeah,
Lee,
that cold front is rolling through here.
Bob Lee wants to know where you are, Lee. He knows you're in Ohio, but that's all he knows.
Yes, I'm in Akron.
Akron,
Home of
Ohio.
King James.
AKRON.
King James.
In Texas, we say acorn.
Acorn, Ohio.
That's a giant acorn.
Ken McCrory,
Or as I call it, Crackrin.
Crackrin. Bled. I'm trying to interrupt the show. Will you please hush? I'm just kidding. Ken McCrory says it's in the teens tonight in North Carolina, and Martin Cole says below 0 wind chills. And that's it. Y'all talk about something interesting.
Yeah, I don't know where you are, Bob, but I'm up in near Akron, which is like northern Ohio.
Where are you at?
South of Cleveland, about 30 minutes.
Okay, he says 45 miles from him, Bob Lee says. Salem. He's in Salem.
Hartville for me is like 20 minutes to the south.
He's
not too far.
He's in Salem.
It's 40
Salem.
degrees,
Yeah, okay.
It's 40 degrees here at the moment.
Jeff Robinson says our DFW Scrollers Christmas party is on December 14th. Free food. DFW stands for Dallas Fort Worth. For you Brits.
You had me at food. Let's hop on a plane and fly out. Let me just hop in my Toyota and drive down. What do you say?
Let me hop in my car. Ken McCrory
Yeah,
says,
my
"Where's
Toyota.
Hey, heat at night. Same here.
My car.
My car.
Man, don't be making fun of my car.
What are you talking about? So
DFW.
people watching, people might just be doing it too because their dog needs to throw up and they need something to induce it. That was random. I know, but by God, it's entertainment. Y'all paid for it. You get your money.
Hey, here we go. Here's a question for you, Charles. I got one for you. How is the chicken?
The chicken is lost among 18 other chickens because we right around that time we got inspired to get chickens, so now we have about 18, 19 chickens. Well,
Nice.
some roosters, some. He liked the horse. Oh, thank you, Ken. Appreciate it.
I have no more chickens.
Wes couldn't keep up with his chickens, so he got rid of them. But our chickens
I got hungry.
We ended up with 9 chicks, so now we have nine chicks. So added to those 19 chickens, so so it's building up.
Got rid of them all. Got rid of them.
Yeah, it's not that I couldn't keep up. I just got hungry.
They're swimming with the fishes.
You just got hungry.
I haven't eaten my pheasants yet.
KFC or cook them myself?
Well, chickens aren't real high maintenance. You just got to feed and water them daily. The more you have, the more they eat, obviously. But
you got to feed them?
Oh, that's what I did wrong.
Maybe that's
that could be why they were not around anymore.
No, to explain, just for the sake of something to talk about on the show, while we had a house fire last New Year's Eve, and while they were rebuilding, a hen just showed up on our property and never left, and so we decided to get more chickens to give it company. There you go.
And Charles, he doesn't do anything small.
Yes, Martin says you're popular with the chicks.
Popular with the chicks. That's funny right there.
Mm-hmm. He certainly does love that.
What was that, Jamie?
I had to stop myself.
Well, you didn't stop yourself before.
I was going to say that you do kind of love the
Them feathers tickle.
Well, that was the drinking word. I remember now.
What feathers?
Harbor Freight.
Oh,
tickle.
What? I've got Harbor Freight scroll blades. Has anyone ever used them before?
If you want random, check this show out. We go from talking about chicks right on to Harbor Freight and drinking words.
Has anyone ever used Harbor Freight scroll saw blades before?
No, sir.
That was the drinking word.
I don't even know if Harbor Freight has scroll saw blades. I have no idea.
They have. I've got some.
They're probably made of aluminum foil.
Probably.
The only thing I ever bought from Harbor Freight was those black and orange hand clamps, and those broke first time I used them. I'm not a fan. So how many fresh eye do you have every day? What does that mean, Jeff Robbins? Fresh eye? That don't make any sense to me.
Eggs.
That's what eggs are?
Eggs.
Oh, maybe he means eggs. Help. That's funny. I don't know. I haven't kept up in a while, Jeff, because we have a whole bunch in our fridge, and it's like we don't have people that we know that we can give them away to. So with about quite a bit, I don't know how to answer that, but yeah, more than we can handle.
I thought we were friends. I don't have anybody to give them to.
Well, you walk or drive 4 hours to hand over some eggs. I love you, brother, but come on now. They might go bad by the time they get there.
I will say I was given just recently, but I did not enjoy them.
In case anybody cares, it takes eggs about 21 days to hatch. And hens can lay eggs.
Not fertile?
I was going to say hens can lay eggs without a rooster. It's just you don't get little chicks unless there's a rooster involved. And if you need that explained, well, Lee's already going to lose his channel. So this rooster looks at this hen right nice, and
That doesn't just work with chickens, Charles.
Now, kids, want a male chicken? A female chicken?
I didn't think it could get any worse, but it just did. This rooster may say,
It's
man.
not just chickens, Charles.
No, the difference between sexy and kinky is sexy is with a feather, kinky is with the whole chicken. But I cannot go any further.
Oh.
It's about the time YouTube flags my channel.
We're getting cyber spam. Oh Lord! Now I shared this on my Facebook, and everybody and their dogs are going to wonder why the hell did he share this? My God, this is a train wreck.
It usually is.
I wouldn't go that far. It's hilarious.
I would.
And my daughter's trying to call me, but she doesn't know I'm on a live show.
What's she calling
Or
you?
does she? She's trying to explain how these chickens work.
Somebody's got to teach me how them chickens work.
Hey, Pops. Let me tell you something here.
Yeah. They don't do it like the birds and the bees.
I
Yeah.
I can't even host right now. I'm laughing too hard. I'm cracking up.
Well, that'd be entertaining if I actually answered my daughter's call and we talked on the speaker. Yeah.
Do we need a birds and the bees lessons from Charles? That was funny.
Maybe a birds and the bees scroll saw.
I can't repeat what Martin just said in the chat.
Yeah, I'm not repeating that one, Charles.
Of course, it's not any worse than my sexy kinky thing I was just talking
Well,
about.
he put another one up there about something about 4 inches. And
Yeah.
Yeah. Not good.
So we do acknowledge every one of y'all's comments. We just can't always read them on the air because this is a very G-rated show that's gone to PG-20.
I can't see the comments. Will somebody tell me what he said?
I used to like chickens, but the feathers tickled his
Something
chin.
about tickling him and the feather.
Lordy. All right, folks. Now,
Bad.
if anybody's watching that I shared from Facebook, this is not my show. I would not let mine go this far off the rail.
I'd let Charles just go this far off the rail.
Just so you guys know, this show is now called Scrolling with Charlie.
We do need to change the name because it is scrollers. It's just not scrolling.
Now we should change it to Scrolling and everything else.
I've
Call
never
it all
known
kinds of
Charles
crap.
not to be like this.
I resemble that remark. Now, me, Jamie, and Julian have talked about starting. Jamie called it a podcast, but podcast is strictly audio. Starting a show called Premature Speculation, so it won't be a specific topic. But we have yet to get together to talk about it much, but it will happen.
Mm-hmm.
By God.
You know, I mean, all you got to do is start a little video here, and there you go.
Well, it's got to have some kind of structure.
No, wait a minute. You just said topic.
Did this dude just say structure?
He did.
Him?
Jeff Robinson says scrolling with chicken. Scrolling with the chicken.
Scrolling with hens.
We
his
could,
first guest up on his show.
Charles
Speculation. Will be his chicken.
What about this?
But wait.
We could do an R-rated show by scrollers and call it R Scroll.
R Scroll.
That one bombed. Sorry about that, Jamie.
Think about it.
Sure.
Think about it, and then you'll get it.
Wait, say it again.
R Scroll.
R Scroll. Oh. Okay, that's a UK word.
Yeah, you'll get it if you say it in the UK term.
Arsehole. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna try to scroll a fresh egg on the air. I'm totally kidding. Pretty sure it wouldn't go well.
Scrimshaw.
Crack.
Crack.
It's mess.
How cracking, sir.
And for anybody that's watching this because I shared it on my page, I'm very sorry that y'all had to see this.
Scrolling with chickens. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Or scroll.
You could just do a giant cock.
Y'all got issues.
Charles, that's a
Scrolling,
boy chicken.
scrolling with Farmer Charlie.
No late down.
E-I-E-I-O.
Good Lord, I'm so glad this ain't on my channel. I do miss doing shows. I always have fun doing the shows. It's just I never could think of a topic. Just God.
Premature speculation.
Yeah, I like that name though. That's why I think it has to be an off-topic kind of show. But by God, that's a funny name right there.
All right, them so.
By God.
Why is your
Yeah.
Pepsi clear?
See, if me and Wes are in Texas, you got to go big or go home. We don't drink out of them little 12-ounce, 20-ounce, and all that crap.
That's right.
By God, Wes drinks that carbonated crap.
Why is his
Hey,
Pepsi
there's no-
clear?
It's either Pepsi Zero or you put water in there.
I explained it at the beginning of the show.
Is it White Lightning?
Lee
You put
doesn't.
it.
Lee doesn't pay attention to his own show. Come on now. If he paid attention to his own show, we wouldn't be on here.
You
Vodka.
put moonshine in there. Okay, I got it.
That's why my voice sounds so funny this evening.
What lightning?
Welcome to Cafe.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Somebody's actually playing music in the background. As if the
It's
echo wasn't
not
bad
me.
enough. It's probably Jamie watching some dang video.
That's not me.
Oh, we got headphones on. Lee, what were you doing?
It's
See, it was Lee that had this music in the background. He's talking to his wife.
It's Lee's Dirty Show.
Lee, if you're talking to your wife, tell her to give you the headphones. So we can have at least 10 minutes without an echo. Lee,
We got
headphones.
it. He's on mute.
Everybody tell Lee headphones. Get the headphones while she's awake. Get the headphones. Unless you're talking to your dog. Get the headphones.
He's smiling, bless him.
Well, I don't know what he's trying to say, but
No, he was shaking his finger like that.
the world wants you to get headphones.
Made love.
He's shaking his
She's
Hello,
yelling at him. He
Lee's
doesn't
wife.
want us to hear all that.
Lee's. It's not his
Hello,
wife yet.
Lee's wife.
It's not his wife yet, and her name is Lindsay.
Hello, Lindsay. You remember me? I'm the one with the British accent.
Go fund me for headphones. He said he had headphones, but he didn't want to wake up Lindsay to go get him. So that's why we have this lovely echo. But with Lee muted, we can talk and not be an echo. So you only have to hear my crap once.
Martin said, go find me for some headphones. I'm up for that.
All right. Apparently, the Seahawks just scored a touchdown, so it is now 10-7. San Francisco over the Seahawks.
Go fund me for headphones. Thanks, Martin.
Well, Lee, are you gonna get the headphones from your wife?
I don't know.
You just talked to her, didn't you?
Yeah, I just told her to turn the TV down.
You didn't think to maybe get the headphones? Why are we shushing? Headphones stop echoes.
He's in trouble with the lady.
I'm so confused right now. Why not the headphones? Why won't you go get the headphones?
She doesn't even know where they are, I don't think.
Then why would we have to shush? I mean, it's just headphones. It's not like the rent.
Yeah, she's supposed to be sleeping. She's supposed to get up at 3 a.m. and she's up there like that.
You're supposed to wait till you're married to be scared of your wife.
Hello.
Oh, I'm scared of her already.
Well, we can tell.
When I got engaged, my dad said, "Just learn two words and you'll do fine." Yes, dear. Any married man will tell you that unless he don't make no crap.
That could be where I went wrong.
That could be where I went wrong.
The only
You coulda
two
given
words
me
you
that
need to know
advice.
is, all right.
Jamie, I've talked to Jamie's significant other. I don't know if you want her name out there. Is why I'm not saying it.
Yeah, you can say it's Vicky.
Vicky
Hello,
is Jamie's
Vicky.
wife. She will be with him as he travels the world.
Girlfriend.
Make it
Scrolling
good
and
because you only
rolling.
get married. Martin Cole says make it good because you only get married a few times. I'm on my
I'll tell
second
you one
marriage.
thing.
Hopefully, it's the last one.
You're brave bringing her to Texas, son.
There's one for you guys.
She's
Scrolling
gonna
and
meet-
rolling.
What I don't
I'm
understand,
hoping so, Wes. I'm hoping so.
what I don't understand, Lee, is why is the headphones such a bad topic to bring up? It's not. I mean, why would they have to be a shush? I'm gonna get in trouble thing. It's just headphones.
She's using them.
Yeah,
But
I think she's using them.
Yeah, nabbit. Well, for some reason, there's not an echo. What did you change? There's not an echo anymore. Why is there not an echo? All right, whatever you did, do it again. Be scared of your wife more often, and we won't have an echo.
Or I can just talk softer, like, hello?
That's it. That's it.
Does this work?
Killing me softly with your voice.
Killing me softly with your accent.
Killing me softly. Karaoke with the Gorsome
What's that?
Foursome.
Hey, you know what we should do? You guys ever seen Night at the Roxbury?
You know what we should do? We should stop the show. I don't know
Hold up.
what is possessing people to still be watching.
My friend.
I don't know.
Blueberry Hill.
It's Monday night. Nobody has anything to be doing.
Right.
I can't believe there's still 7 people watching. I'm so sorry for trolls, folks.
Yeah. I think we're the trolls at this point.
Yeah, I'm doing it on purpose. I don't know what y'all excuses.
No one's really asking any questions. I see Martin's still over there. Hello, Martin.
We can't rely solely on the chat to keep the show going because not everybody joins chats. But it's always good to have folks.
I asked those two who actually showed up. Jamie and Charles earlier said what they have been up to project wise, but you didn't say it because you weren't here at that time.
Wes is working on dead
Wes.
stuff. Yeah,
So
what
what are you
technology are you working on?
Like when I say my scroll saw season has come to an end and taxidermy is taken over, it's my scroll saw season never really stops. It just slows down.
Yeah, we just recently did the thing for the cancer child that died from cancer or something.
Yeah. Officer Abigail, which I've got actually one of them sitting here in the floor.
We actually stayed on top and be immature.
Oh, if I can reach it. There we go.
Very cool. Very cool.
Nice.
That's one of the 3.
Yep, made 3 of them.
Did you make the pattern, Wes?
I did.
Wes is now a pattern designer. By God, he's probably the one that's taking all my custom pattern crap.
What the hell do you? What do you mean now?
Well, I mean, in other words, you haven't been around for years and years and years doing patterns. That's what I meant. But in other words, you know, by God, you're making patterns. Jeff Robinson says, Jamie, I will PM you and we can meet in Roanoke.
Yeah, I was just going to reply. I've got no problem with it, mate. You're best off messaging Carl and Robin. I'm not sure if they've got any plans to do anything. That's the only problem is they've made all the plans. So I can't say what we're doing, where we're going to be.
Yeah, and again, Jamie, very sincerely, nobody has to come by and see me. I just need to know in advance. That's the only reason I keep bringing it up.
Yeah. Unless you're me.
Dave Hart says Norman Bates was a Texas.
I was just going to say that.
Dave Hart says Norman Bates was a taxidermist.
A taxidermist.
He stuffed his mummy.
Yeah. I'm down to actually finishing up a fox head, and I've got a couple of deer going on right now.
No, I wish I knew taxidermy, but it's probably not a cheap hobby. I know that just the classes are expensive. Is it an expensive hobby? I've heard
depends on which end you're on.
Which end?
Yeah, which end of it?
Oh,
If you're doing it,
that went south, and no pun intended. Well, I've heard just the machine that does the defleshing of the hide is expensive as holy heck.
It can be, depending on which end you're on. Again, literally, I've been on that end a time or two.
I'm so confused by what you mean by which end you're on. Oh, hobby or living?
Yeah, if you're doing it as a hobby, it can get expensive real quick because you're not actually turning money as a
you're not getting a profit.
And that's taking it literally when somebody says hobby. If you're doing it as a career, it's still expensive, but at least you get a little bit of money out of it.
Yeah, Martin Cole says you just need to make sure the animal's dead first, which does make for calmer taxidermy work.
That reason I got a rabies shot a couple of years ago.
Because they're not always dead. You got this animal hanging upside down saying, "Oh, the humanity."
I was going to say something, but Philly show.
When I
for the love of God, knock me out first.
When I reached down and grabbed a hold of that badger, he grabbed a hold of it. I don't think so, Tim.
That's funny right there. That was a reference to Home Improvement. I collect skulls, but I don't like go out. Yeah, I collect skulls, but I don't kill things to get them. I just find them dead. I used to get longhorn skulls, but my income went away, so I have no way to get longhorn heads anymore to process. Dagnabbit. Thanks, Steven. By the way, Jamie, I probably should have communicated this sooner, but I deleted Mr. Steven from Team Scroll Saw and got rid of every one of his posts because I despise the man, just so you know.
All right. Okay.
Don't make any assumptions, folks, of which Steven I'm talking about, not any of the good ones.
Well,
I don't want to slander nobody. I just can't stand that fella.
But if you go to Team Scroll Saw and look through which Steven is now missing.
Yeah. Just, I used to like the guy, but he only cares about himself. Can do no wrong in his eyes, and by God, he's an arrogant son of a ding-ding. All right, let's go back to positivity. I don't like the man. God, don't get me started.
Nobody really did. You started yourself.
Well, that's what I do. I just, I don't need no help.
All right, then.
But I apologize for not talking to you first, Jamie. It was just.
It's all right. You're an admin. You got every right.
I know, but I just, I'm a communicator, and I didn't this time.
Well, see, I've never actually had any problems with that guy, so.
Well, very few people do, but he's an arrogant know-it-all. Oh, I hate him.
So, Jamie, I'm sorry I didn't talk to you.
Sponsors our show every year, too.
I'm guessing you don't like him, Charles.
Well, he's kind of... Well, okay. He did things to help me, but his people skills suck. I'll just leave it at that. What did I miss? Yeah.
What the?
He has his merits, but I don't know any of them right now.
So Jamie,
Coach just fell off the couch or something.
Well, his lack of people skills is what drove me away. His arrogance. He literally ruined my life financially. And that, I know money doesn't buy happiness, but it sure as hell buys security.
So, Jamie, I'm sorry I didn't talk to you first, but I deleted Charles out of the group, too.
He's actually still missing from my group.
Just because of the arrogance.
I think I'm still missing out of most of your groups. Me and Lee divorce like 3 or 4 times a year. We get in a big old pissing match, and we block each other and blah, blah, blah. So you just never know if I want to be in Lee's groups or not, because if I don't leave, he'll kick me out.
You might as well just quit because you just trinkle down your leg anymore.
Well, me and Wes have never fought, and me and Jamie, I don't think have ever fought.
Well, you cried at me once because I called you a little bit.
That's true. I didn't cry. I just left the hangout because I was pissed. Oh, okay, on to happier things.
You cried with me, buddy.
Well, I told you. No, it was weird at the Houston Woodworking Show. I rarely ever get out socially. Most people that know me know that. So when I got to see Wes for the first time and Stephen and Annalisa Bearwoods, wink,
He was like a little.
I was crying like a little boy, like because I thought it was like I was never going to see him. That's why I was crying because I had drugs in me anyway, not illegal drugs, prescription, because I got issues. Anyway,
And now I can't get rid of you.
shoot. Just seeing him on Facebook pissed me off.
Calm down.
Well,
that little noise you just made there made it feel like you touched your G spot.
Can you?
No, without going into too much detail. Okay, I got off a disability for this venture, and I thought, wow, man, I'm finally going to get recognition in the world. Okay, recognition isn't the word I mean. I finally had financial security potential, and it was just suddenly dropped. You might want to get on disability. You don't get on and off a disability. It's not an unemployment check. That's why I'm so bitter, because I literally have no income because of that butt-headed son of a ding-ding.
Hello,
So that's where we're at.
darkness, my old friend. It sucks to be with you again.
Lee, you're welcome to talk because it's your show. Just throwing that out there.
The sound of silence.
I didn't know that, but yeah, you're welcome to talk.
Sound of keyboards.
Donkey Colon ain't the place to be.
Sorry about that.
Or is the rectum of a Siamese cat.
Somebody shut Wes up so Lee can. I hear you, Lee. Lee. Wes, Lee, you want to take over your own show again?
Yeah.
Hurry.
How many people we still got watching?
Oh, 2,
4, 7. 4 of them belong to the group.
7.
So 3. Okay.
It's 4. I don't watch the video.
You just need to make. The last thing I saw was you need to make sure the animal is dead. Is that the last thing that came across the chat?
Martin Cole is one.
Oh yeah, back to the Badger.
Well, Martin Cole, Martin Cole says, "Is Bearwoods a sponsor? A sponsor of what exactly, Martin? I don't know who you're asking about what."
A sponsor.
Bearwood used to sponsor me, but I severed ties. I'll stop there. But I don't know who you're asking, Martin. So once Martin says who he's asking, that person can answer.
It's from the bone.
Jamie's officially vaping on the show. I love it. He's like, coats the whole picture.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody want to talk? Since it's like a live show and stuff.
Blankly. Okay. Blank.
One time, I picked up a badger, and it wasn't really dead.
Lee, what was I going to say? I think I had something actually on topic. I totally forgot it.
Well, he said blink, so I was like, okay. Blink.
That's what made me think, ladies and
How
gentlemen.
he's talking to me when he says blink.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lee has 2 legs on his glasses.
What?
Makes a change.
2 legs, huh?
Yeah, remember you used to only have one. All right. Okay, this show is going to hell. Somebody talk. Lee, you host this thing.
I'm going to hell in a handbasket.
It started out there, but my God, we got to pull it out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Martin said, never mind. I don't know who he's talking to. Anyway.
He was talking about as Bearwood's a sponsor. I don't know why he said never mind, but we got to respect that. So back to you, Lee. You can talk.
How many Stevens are you not happy with anymore?
Only one. Only one, but we can't go there.
That's like if someone asked me how many Russes you're not happy with. I'd say only one.
I only know. Well, I know 2 Russes. One I adore.
I know 2. Actually.
Yeah, there's Russ Meadows is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful man.
Right.
Why can't he be 3 wonderful?
Hey, if anyone wants to
I didn't want to take over the show.
check the CD out, by the
yeah.
way. This is my animal pattern CD
Mm.
Jamie, fix your damn glasses.
over at pswood.com. I think this one's over there now. But this has 11 wildlife patterns.
Nice.
Got a couple of my Bengals, 2 of my hawks. Hang on.
Mm.
It's kind of hard to see, but you can see really detailed hawk. But
Come on, Charles. Come on.
buy these over at
Come on,
my
Charles.
site or over at the pswood.com site. I'm gonna kill you, Jamie. I'm gonna boot you off the next show. How about that? You always make them laugh.
Chris Nealon is joined us in the Antic River. He says, let's have a project stream.
Let's have a project stream.
I don't have the technology to do so, but I need to do another one.
Is that
Why
the one
not?
where you make a project for 5 hours and we hang on it?
It was actually a little over 7 hours, but yeah.
I've got the technology to do it. I just can't be asked.
Yeah, Martin Cole said, CDs? My last 2 computers didn't even come with CD-ROM drives.
Okay. Al Forte just wrote me back saying I'm at work.
Good to see you again, Chris Nealon. It's been a while. Of course, I don't regularly do shows. We got to start up a show again, Jamie. Come on now. I keep mentioning Jamie because he's the one that came to me about it. It's not I'm trying to leave nobody out or nothing.
Martin.
Yeah.
Back
you
in the
left
day
me
when
out.
everyone seemed to want me on their show.
Martin Cole.
Yep.
To address that, CDs. My last 2 computers didn't even come with them. Well, to address that, I have USB discs as well. So
That means thumb drives to some people.
thumb drives.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have a thumb drive, which is kind of odd, but if you don't, you can always just download the patterns.
Not thumb
What?
drive.
Why don't we have index drive?
Index.
I don't even know what that means.
We should have floppy drives still. I think that'd be fun.
You can keep your hand off my floppy.
Yeah.
What was that?
Little square floppy disks.
Oh.
Hi. He says,
Oh, he has a USB. Okay. If you have a USB, then they come in USB as well. I'm not sure if Barbara has any of the USB ones, but if you go on there and buy one, and you tell her you need a USB, I'll send her the USB. I'll send you the USB instead of the CD. Or if you buy it over at PS Wood. She doesn't have them, but I do. So I'll just send you the USB if you buy it from her for the same price. You guys are making me laugh. He just fell off the couch again. Dude, too much white lightning for you, pal.
I don't know what.
Coach is cut off.
Mine has glasses.
Oh my god. His thumb is now a smiley face with a mustache.
The controller was never there, Martin.
Coach is now a finger with a mustache.
Dave Hart wants to know, JP, is that a 2-inch floppy?
No, 4.
Just going to hell in a handbasket.
About a 2-inch floppy disk.
Yeah, we don't even have the handbasket.
Jamie. Mine's got glasses on. See my glasses? Folks, if y'all want a maturity, it ain't happening here.
Christ, man. That's funny, dude.
Now my wife's going to want to know why I got little people on my thumbs. Makes me think I got friends. All right.
Just tell her you were having fun on the internet. She'll figure out the rest.
I always have fun on the internet. I'm wanted in 3 states because of it.
Should decorate
All
his
right,
sticker.
then. Control was never there, Martin. I think that's why I don't do this show on my channel because I need followers. I tend to run people off. I can't believe we still have 8 people watching. Some people must have just come in here and then fallen asleep or something because
Probably.
surely we're not that entertaining. Now I got to figure out why I got people drawing on my fingers.
Of course, we're entertaining.
They're twins with crooked glasses. We're idiots. All right, so why are we doing this?
Next show, it'll be scrolling with the fingers.
Jamie, if you put that right in the middle, that would look inappropriate.
Jamie's needs a little like British top hat or something.
Yeah. Oh God, folks.
Good day, Governor.
By the way, if you wanted to learn anything on this show, good luck with that.
He's a little cane. I say.
Put that thumb drive away.
I gotta get this crap off my fingers. That's what she said. Oh, shut up, Charlie. God dang, I went X-rated there.
Oh, dear.
Help me.
Thanks. YouTube flag. I think I'm already at 1 strike because you fellas.
I'm afraid to go outside. It's so dang cold.
It ain't that cold.
Bo stinky. Well, you're 4 hours from me.
Yeah.
It ain't called a northern for nothing. I'm central. You're south. All right. Well,
dude,
we've even lost the chat. I'm talking about Texas, son. I'm Central Texas. You're Southern Texas.
Y'all.
No.
You're actually Southeast.
No.
What? What do you mean no?
Only 2 things come from Texas.
And I got horns. You see, you're in. You're near Houston, so that's Texas. What's the issue here, Wes?
That's what I was telling. He's pretty brave bringing his lady to Texas because she's probably going to meet a real man and leave him.
I was hoping so.
Yeah. So why do you think we're making the trip?
So, what's that address to that hotel?
We're going to go to a rodeo, and she's going to be single. So there's that. All right. How the hell are we still on the air? Because that's what we do, I guess.
I have no idea.
Surely there's a technical error. There cannot be 8 people still watching.
Nah, there probably is.
There actually is. This is weird. Poor people really need some entertainment.
It's
4 of them
froze.
are us.
They can't get out.
Well, 3 of them are us because I'm not watching it. So
I'm not
3 of
watching.
them are us.
I'm not watching.
So
it's bad enough.
Chris Nealon's in there, Martin Cole and Dave Hart.
Yeah, Robinson. Chris Nealon says watching, and he has a smiley that doesn't have be like it's like yeah. For some reason, I'm watching this.
Does it look like that?
It looks like that.
Yes, it does.
North Texas is Jeff Robinson, Dallas Fort Worth. Well, that's more central.
That's
Texas,
more
isn't it?
central.
Hell, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
That would be North Central, Charles.
Well, but I was half right then, dagnabbit. I don't get out much. I was saying you were in Southern Texas, but it's more southeastern if you're near Houston.
I'm southeastern central.
Well, now Chris Nealon is very scared. According to his smiley, I ain't got enough fingers to do all the smileys he's showing. More talent.
Me too. The router got some of mine.
I hear a cat. Poor thing's out there in the cold.
Man.
Actually, if you guys, that's a good idea. I should tell you guys that. I actually went through and organized all of my videos on the playlist. So now when you go and find them, season 1 all the way through season 2, they're all labeled 1 through however many.
Do you have one playlist called Trainwreck with Charles Derry?
Pretty much.
Jamie messed up this one. This one
says,
this one.
One says Jamie was on the show, complete and utter chaos, and then the other says Charles was here.
No, that I don't know why that one night I was crying and cracking up so much, but it's good to be in a good mood, I guess.
That's
I
right.
remember it.
I guess the less sleep I had, the easier.
Don't you think that these people wouldn't watch if we were all serious all the time?
I don't know.
Dry
You're always
eyes.
like-
Good clear eyes.
Welcome
They-
to the show, and let's talk about scrolling.
Yeah. What you want to do is you want to get a scroll saw there.
Better stay on topic.
Nice lipstick, Jamie.
Nothing is funny.
We don't have fun here. We just scroll.
Right. Seriously. The whole point of the show is supposed to be fun, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you wanted a good topic, you come to the wrong channel. Just kidding.
If you wanted to watch the show for, like, seriousness.
Well, ask Jeff. I've met Jeff Robinson in person. Just ask him. I'm not usually quite this goofy in person. I might be a little bit, but I don't remember because I'm usually drugged up from panic attack meds. But I remember meeting. I'm trying to remember when I first met Jeff Robinson. I don't know if that was the Houston Woodworking show or Dallas Fort Worth. No, I think I met him at the Dallas Fort Worth.
It's a self-portrait, Jamie.
It was a CNC get together with Dave Gatton and them. I've gotten to meet Dave Gatton a couple times, I believe. Or I met him once, seen him twice. Yeah. I also went to a DFW Scrollers meeting. I was shy as hell when they wanted me to show a bunch of my work. Well, come on up and say something. Hi. I didn't know what to say. Denton Turner's Club has a meeting first Monday in December about minutes from... Oh, I can't see the whole window. About 8 minutes from Roanoke. Will you and Carl be meeting with them? Denton Turner's Club, as Jeff Robinson is asking you, Jamie.
I honestly don't know. I'll screenshot. Let me just copy and paste that to Robin now because they're on the road at the moment. I don't know what their plans are. All I know is I'm getting picked up from Dallas on the 25th. All of the plans that have been made is by them, and I'm just
Go right along. All right. Let's see. When there's an awkward silence, that's when you're supposed to talk, Lee.
Yeah,
I know. I was letting Jamie finish.
It's that 3-second delay.
Yeah, 3-second delay. I am on a delay. Keep that in mind.
Okay. I'm gonna see what's happening on the game. It's still
He's
halftime.
riding the slow bus. It's okay.
I know the first Monday in December. I'll be in Oregon by then.
That's where Robin and Carl actually live when they're not traveling.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, how the hell are we still on?
I've just realised.
We've been on the air 112 minutes, by God. That's dang near 2 hours.
One of these days, Charles and I need to meet, man.
I'm really sorry for that day. You'll be lucky if I can remember. Apparently, I met Miter Mike, but I don't remember meeting him because I was so drugged up that day.
I met Mike. Yeah.
You got to meet him in Iowa.
I met Mike in Iowa, and then I met Wes in Iowa.
Oh, you met Wes? I forgot he was in Iowa.
I've met almost everybody.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to that Iowa show,
Except
but
me.
Good old anxiety.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, except for you.
I even drove to your house to pick you up.
Well, no, you didn't.
I did.
You were going to, but you didn't.
I did.
Oh, you were going?
I spent the night. I finished some of your projects while I was there.
Wait, but that isn't the purpose.
Yeah.
You came by because you had already planned on it, but I let you know before you headed out that I wasn't going to go. I wouldn't have let you drive all that way.
Let me remind you how it went. It was like, I'm going. I'm not going. I'm going. I'm not going. I'm going. I'm not going.
Anxiety is a wonderful thing. It structures your life. And the only way besides meds to get over anxiety is to fight your fears, but it doesn't always work out. I fought my fears to go to Atlanta.
Do you want me to remove him from the group, Charles?
Huh? Oh.
Wesley.
Handle Handle it, Jamie. Swim with the fishes. I'm just kidding. All right, so there's that. All right, the second half has started between the 49ers and the Seahawks. It just kicked off to the Seahawks, and he made it out to the 23-yard line. Back to you, Lee.
All right, moving on.
Don't give a damn.
Patrick,
That's what you need to start doing. It is like Charles just starts putting play-by-play in.
Yeah,
and he just moves to the 22nd line.
Patrick's workshop wants to know when the CNC talk starts, and I don't know anything about CNCs, so I cannot talk about it.
Oh no, not CNC. Not on this show.
And yes, Patrick, it is a train wreck in progress.
I saw the C once.
That's another person I've never met as Patrick, but he's one of my oldest friends on the internet, or at least since I started YouTube.
What did he write on there now?
He said, Lee, good to see
you.
That's for Patrick's.
It floats.
Lee Patrick's. What are you talking about over here?
When does CNC talk start? It don't.
It don't, because I don't know nothing. I know it stands for computer numeric control, I believe. I said I believe, but I think it's computer numerical control.
I think that stands for can't scroll, so I do this.
Them's fighting worse to some folks. That's not woodworking.
Can't scroll.
I remember one time that Lee was in the chat on a show about CNC, and
Patrick's workshop.
Everybody jumped on his butt because he ain't woodworking.
Has Patrick's workshop been in here, or he just come in?
He's never been on your show, but he's been in your chat a couple times.
Hello, Patrick. How are you?
Depends on my nerves, honestly, Jeff, but it'd be cool to go again. Jeff Robinson is saying, I hope I will see Charles and Wesley again in April at the Houston Woodworking Show 2020.
You actually will not see us in April. It is actually moved to May this year, or next year.
I didn't even know that, so there you
go. It will be in May this year.
Is you know who's going to be there?
I don't believe I know that yet.
If he is, I will not be there.
But
he that should be mentioned. He whose name has not been spoken.
Yeah.
Like 30-minute drive, so there's no excuse I can't be there.
Oh my gosh, he's like Voldemort. He whose name must not be spoken.
Thank you, Patrick. I'm not doing so well on this one because I don't have a structure to follow, but it's good to be on one. But in case you hadn't heard yet, Patrick, me, Jamie, and Julian Martinez are talking about doing a show. I don't know if it'll be at all maker related, but we're going to call it premature speculation. But yeah, we're in talks. We have trouble getting together, Jamie, me, you, and Julian all at the same time.
Well, it's not difficult when you're trying to avoid you.
Oh, that makes
sense. Actually, Patrick, Charles has been on since like the first episode of this season, and there's been 4 episodes. So.
And I've been hilarious.
Yeah, and I think Steve was on here one night too. And the other thing I wanted to tell you guys that I was going to tell you earlier is someone mentioned doing like a live cutting. Yeah. I have some of those that I did already in my Scrollers chat page. If you go over to the YouTube page, on some of the back videos.
Well, I remember
actually some that are just for cutting.
I remember the first one you tried to do. You had the camera down below the saws, like we got to watch you scrolling, but we didn't get to say nothing.
Yeah, I had to fix it.
Was that the second one you tried doing? The batteries on your drill weren't charged up.
Yeah.
We learn as we go.
Sometimes live TV is not.
I learned to charge it the night before. Gosh darn it!
No, I the only time I've ever been able to do a live stream scrolling is I had to bring my scroll saw in here in my office, and it makes my office extremely dusty, which it is anyway. But I actually got a laptop a few months ago, but the Wi-Fi isn't strong enough. I got it for the sole purpose of live streaming with a laptop, but yeah, hadn't happened yet.
I keep saying I'm going to do a live stream.
So can I give a little bit of advice, Charles?
Just a sec. Jeff Robinson says maybe April Wilkerson will be there. I don't know. Go ahead. Wait. Right, is it polite advice?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. So let me see if I've still got it up here. Right. Yeah.
My shop is so embarrassing right now. It's utter chaos in there.
Right. So what you can do is you can have your tablet, not your tablet, your laptop outside in the workshop with for comments and things like that, right? And have your actual laptop you running for all of the stuff for cameras, etc., right? And all you'll need is like a really long cable, right?
Well, the laptop was going to be used for the camera to look at me scrolling.
Right. Because all you've got to do is plug the camera into the really long cable. It's like
The camera's
that-
part. The camera's part of the laptop. It's in the
Built in.
not a- yeah.
oh, it's built into it. Oh, that's different then. 'Cause if it was a camera that was separate.
Well, the one I got here is a
USB
USB. It's a USB camera here.
Yeah. So that camera there would you
Hey,
plug that
that's
into
me.
a mummy. You plug that into a mummy daddy cable.
Mommy, daddy. Oh, male, female. Okay. Well,
One of
we'll
them
have
cables,
to get
like an
together and talk about
extender.
that because I have no technical know-how whatsoever. It's a USB, though.
And
It
then
goes out to
and
the
then
chickens.
just
Well, I
yeah,
heard
and
if you
then-
have too long of a cable for video, it doesn't work. But yeah,
that's rubbish. You just have a high speed one.
that's rubbish.
Well, I could say it's bollocks, but I won't.
For some reason,
Yeah.
we
That
are-
does make sense because I bought a really, really long extension cord one time, and it took a long time to get power at the end of it.
seriously.
Yeah, that makes sense as well. You should have got the person to ride the bike faster.
Well, it was. I don't know the exact terminology the guy used. He said when it comes to video, if you have a very, very, very long cable, the whatever makes it not work as good because I don't know what the. But I was going to try to power it from my desktop here and run the camera out to where I was scrolling, but it wouldn't work.
Well, just think if you accidentally like swear on stream or you do something like that, if what Wes says is true, then you can quickly run back and go to the camera and quickly end the stream before the camera actually catches up.
Even if that was
Yeah.
true, I ain't quick enough. What's sad is I almost fell for that. Are you serious? No, I've used long extension cord.
Yeah, there you go.
But,
I thought it sounded good.
yeah.
Yeah, you never know. You could do that.
Yep.
You could do that.
All right. So, okay. Next topic, Lee.
The next topic.
Mellow.
Yeah,
Let's talk about short cords now.
let's talk about. Yeah,
Sometimes
They need to-
sometimes when you're scrolling with a short cord, the camera does the work for you.
That's funny.
it's funny.
It tells
Yeah.
you where to cut next.
It's only right there.
No, I kept letting life get in the way on that horse drinking water video. I should have had it done a long time ago, but I just kept stopping.
I wanted to say thank you to Patrick for subscribing, but I couldn't get a word in edgewise. So thanks, Patrick, for subscribing.
I heard you when you said it. Dave Hart said I bought a cordless extension cord once. Yep. I bought powdered water once, but I didn't know what to add to it.
Huh.
Oh, that was fun. Dag nabbit.
Dang, nabbit.
I bought defrosted ice.
I got clear Pepsi.
I want to know what the drinking word is again.
Well,
Hmm.
Harbor Freight.
that's all we need is for Lee to be drunk on one of these.
I bought
last-
that. I was looking for a new thing for colouring in the backer boards the other day, and I come across this tartan paint.
Tartan paint.
Yeah,
What the hell is tartan paint?
Tartan paint.
Tar paint?
Tartan.
Never heard of that. Tartan.
He said tartan paint.
That reminds me of that commercial. What the hell do they call it? It's a phone commercial and it's got Gordon Ramsay on it.
I've seen that one.
You use the something stick. What the hell was it? I cracked up when I saw that. Do you know what the hell I'm talking about? Because I can't think of it. Use the something stick.
Yep.
Damn it, I can't think of it now, but it ain't. It's funny.
He's like, this is the point when I usually start throwing things with my hands. She's like, I'm terrified.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm talking about saying you use a stick. You know, he was trying to sample food. He was going to use his fingers, and Gordon Ramsay slapped him and said, "Use a something stick," and she says, "Yes." And she's not British, and she tries to use a British accent. It's funny, but it's not funny unless you know what the heck I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, he was in a phone commercial once upon a time, and he's like, "You mean that I'm getting everything I want?" Then she's like, "Yes." And he's like, "I don't know what to do right now because this is about the time I start screaming and throwing stuff with my hands." She goes, "I'm terrified."
Jeff Robinson says, "Does anyone know anything about the short bus?" I drive it.
I rode it when I was in kindergarten.
I'm still on it.
I got off weeks ago.
He was on it today. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah, Dave Hart knows what I was talking about.
Short bus. Tartan is a plaid pattern like a kilt.
So when I said tartan paint, that's in other words multicolored in one hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that hurt.
Yeah. Sounded like a good one.
Yeah. I'll get over this one day, I promise. Or they'll find me laid over the scroll fall somewhere. Oh.
Oh Lord, we are in the midst of a train wreck.
Like the Charlie
The train
Brown guys.
crash.
Wah wah wah. Wah 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 wah.
I'd say so.
So what is a topic we should talk about since we're supposed to be talking about scroll?
Well, all due respect, it's your show, so that's on you.
I got an idea.
Let's see.
Let's talk about scroll.
All right, here's one.
Uh-oh.
Aside, you can't mention Charles Daring, and you can't mention Wesley Balco, but who is your favorite scroll sub pattern designers?
Well, that's rude.
So we can give them some credit.
Mine. More recently, I'm going to say Dale from Maple Tree Studios. He's not officially a pattern designer,
but he has some on Team Scrollsaw.
But he does stuff for himself. But he has been putting out free stuff on Team Scrollsaw, and they're real.
Wasn't he on here that one night?
I admire Botus Helder and I don't know how to say his name. Botas Helder and Alex Fox. And well, there's other designers out there, but you asked for my favorite as far as people that have quality work. Other than those two, Charles Hand and Mike Williams.
Yeah, and actually, Charles Botus is starting to help us with the magazine now.
Cool. Botus he has some good stuff out there.
Yeah, he does. He gives all his stuff away for free too. He's amazing.
Yeah.
My favorite
Alex
is
very talented
the one.
too.
My favorite is the ones that post their patterns straight on so that I can steal them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You jerk. Shame.
I just had to block somebody a few days ago because Wes pointed out that the guy who was handing out my John Wayne on the horse, Rooster Cogburn, he just posted it on the group like, here, come on, have it. Steve
You got to
Good.
angle
Harm
it
was
like
meant.
you were.
Oh
Well,
no,
he says no harm was meant, although he did it.
Giving the actual pattern away, but it
That's
wasn't an
not right.
actual
Yeah.
copy of Charles. It was something that had already been printed off. I've stolen
So-
enough of Charles Deering's patterns to know how they look when you get them correct.
So it was the pattern, and then he So it was the pattern, and then he posted the pattern.
Yeah, well, what it started out, he posted a picture of his cutting, and somebody said, "Oh, very nice. I wish I had that pattern." And he says, "Oh, here you go." Posted the picture of the pattern in the comments and said, "Hope this works for you."
Instead of saying go get it from Charles's site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Now he's been blocked from my site.
You know, here I am with this thing sitting in my. Snapped a picture. I put it in the comments. That's great, but I've got an actual Deering cutting hanging on my wall. And by the way, it really irritates me when people are handing out patterns from these guys that are trying to make a living selling their patterns.
Well, by the way, Dave says Modus and Steve Good, and Jeff Robertson says Steve Good and Jim Bloom. I did not know Jim Bloom did patterns. Good
Yeah, Jim's done them.
Yeah,
I'm very envious of Alex Fox's layered things. I wish I could dream those up. That'd be cool. Those are neat little projects. I haven't bought any patterns because I'm a broke, but if I do, that's probably where I'll head is get some of them. But
Well, if I had to
get
pick
with me
mine,
after the show.
I would go with. No, I can't say him I can say him. Charles.
What?
I can say him because he's on here. Charles is my favorite.
Oh, Quinn.
Well, at least we're not fighting.
Yeah, when we're not fighting. Then when we're fighting, I don't hate you. I want nothing to do with you. No. It was funny because that one time you blocked me for how many years? That was the big one.
That was like
And
one or 2 years somewhere in there.
I still bought your buck even though I was pissed at you.
Oh God, I missed you, man. Not me. Me and Lee, we just clash every now and then, and it gets nasty. And there you go. But we come back to each other, unlike me and somebody else. But I will not name names because I'm not a slanderer.
Voldemort.
I will.
His name is Voldemort. Because his name shall not be mentioned.
Yes, I'm ready, Wes. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be serious about it. Go ahead.
You've already mentioned the name 4 times on the show.
Well, no, not him. I was talking about another fella in the community that's been around a long time.
Okay, but you've mentioned that one twice.
No, I don't think you know what the hell I'm talking about.
There's more?
We share friends, so I don't want to slander him or nothing. Not the S guy, another guy.
Yeah, you know what? And another guy he's not, Dirk passed away, but Dirk was very talented when he was alive.
Yeah, but his wife Karen Bowman runs one of those shows. Midwest
Scroll Saw.
I wanted to go to that, but dang nabbit.
But she also runs the Art Factory, which they still sell all of his patterns.
Yeah, that was a big loss in the community when he died. They were out at a restaurant eating, and he just collapsed over.
Yeah, he was a great friend.
Yeah, I never got to meet him.
I did.
Frank Tart wasn't a designer or anything, but he was a guy that would join all the live shows, and he was a hoot. Anyway,
he came to our second show that we had put on by the club. Him and Karen, that's the first time I met them, and we went out after that. We became friends instantly because he was just that cool of a guy. You hang out with them once, and he was your friend for life.
Yeah.
So, same thing with Karen. Nicest people you ever meet.
I know Carl Taylor has an interview with Dirk in one of his videos. It's been a long time. I haven't talked to Carl in a while. I haven't talked to a lot of people in a while, except for right here. All right.
Hi.
So are we? I know we talked for 5 hours that one night, but I don't know if I can hang that long. It's been 2 hours already. So Jamie, you want to stop talking so dang much?
Yeah. I mean, Wesley he wouldn't stop fucking rabbiting. So.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. You two are so just rowdy. You need to settle down once in a
I
while.
know. No, there's one other person. I won't name his name. He's not real well known, but he's known. I blocked him because I watched him. He was disrespecting somebody that posted something religious. You may not agree with everybody that religion and this and that, but when you publicly call them out and talk crap about their belief, I think that's wrong. So I blocked him. Somebody I wouldn't expect it from, but yeah, it happened. Ain't gonna happen. I'm beyond that. Well, I know I'm afraid I'm gonna miss something, but I'm gonna let y'all go for a second because nature is calling, and there's some things you can't do sitting in a shop chair. You know what I mean? Well, you can.
You got a wooden floor. It's up off the ground. All you got to do is cut a hole in the floor.
Hush! It's still cold out there. I might be. It's shrinkage. I'll be right back.
Okay, Charles.
Okay.
There ain't enough there to cause shrinkage.
I'm just looking at some patterns online. See what there is about.
Yeah, that one show we did, we went online and found all sorts of patterns for the designers. I wanted to do it again on here, but for some reason when I try to share screens on here, it doesn't work very good. And it freezes out really a lot.
So there is a new one that's been let me see if I can find what it's called. That's been done. I think it's called Maker Patterns. Let's have a look. It's taking a little while to load. Right, yeah, so there it is. It's called makerpatterns.com. So this is basically some guys in the community like Steve Nealon, Eloy Escajado, Sterling Davis. So if you happen to be a designer, you can join MMN. And I think that you can sell your patterns via his website. There's a few free ones on there. But if you're also a CNCer, which you wouldn't be listening to this if you're a CNCer, they actually sell CNC patterns as well over on this site as well. So it's called makerpatterns.com, and there's quite a few patterns over there. But that Patrick that was over there, he does some design, and you got Ashley from Chip Builds, Steve Nealon design some, and Eloy Escajado does some designing as well. So. Yeah. Brings a whole new meaning to the word boner.
I'm sorry, I was waiting for the show to get back on topic, and I died. Silence! I kill you! I can't see nothing.
Yes, he's hilarious.
Sorry. What?
Oh boy.
What? This is a very serious show. Why are you cracking up?
Jeff Robinson said his favorite designers are Steve Good and Jim Bloom.
I read that about 10 minutes ago.
Why is this? Yeah, but that just came across right now.
Nope, I've seen it.
It said 10:11. Oh, so that must be. Okay.
I keep saying someday when I'm dead and gone that
Okay,
Still not know I did patterns.
He said, I'm going to scroll the Boatus dog pattern, then it,
I know that you do patterns. I'm still waiting
maybe
to
I
do
can
one.
scroll one of the Charles patterns.
I've got to do one of your patterns one day.
Who? One of Charles's patterns?
Yeah.
No, I do loads of Charles's patterns. I want to do one of Wesley's one day.
I just finished a dog pattern for someone. He's actually cutting it.
Yeah.
Seems like lately I've been getting asked to do a lot more like dog portraits.
I ain't getting asked to do nothing, and I don't know why.
Well, it was for free, dude. It was up on the group, so I was just like, I'll do that.
I'm reborn by God.
I don't know which one was scarier.
Me neither. My God, put that thing back on.
Put the mask back on.
No, in my opinion, I think
That
my
was
designs can be
cool.
finished with a matter of patience. The reason why most people don't want to do my designs, they don't want to spend that long
True.
on a single project. But my
So
passion
someone
is
came
detail,
up.
that's why it's hard. Go ahead.
Someone came up to me while I was doing that show at Kempton Park, right? And they turned around to me and they said, "There's no way on God's green earth could I do that pattern, right? Which was the tiger, right? They said, there's no way on God's green earth could I ever do that." And I was like, "Yes, you could." And basically, my reasoning behind it was, if you were to do any sort of inside cut, no matter how big it is, right? I'd say it could be the size of an apple. It could be the size of a raisin,
Yep.
right? I said, it's all exactly the same. I said, there's just a hell of a lot more of them.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
it's exactly the same.
Lee, I wrote to you in the private chat, by the way. Go ahead, Jimmy.
You know, I said, it's all exactly the same. You know, so there's no reason why you can't do it. And that's basically the attitude I had. And then all of a sudden, that's people start calling me the no excuses guy. And it's not the fact that I'm not a no excuses guy. It's the fact that I just won't let no one tell me I can't do it.
By God. By the way, the Seahawks just intercepted the 49ers, but it's still the same score game that I can do. Yep, 10-7. Back to you, Jamie and Lee. We're going to pretend it's Lee's show and let him talk a little bit.
Why is my phone not charging?
All right, let's see if I can figure out how to share screens. I'll show you this pattern. Let me see. How do I share screens again?
So down the bottom of the page is a share screen button that says share screen.
Select window.
I've gained 16 subscribers since my video came out.
See what happens when you put out videos.
I'm still down pretty low, though, because I don't post content very often. 781 views. That's a lot. Nice. All right. Back to y'all. All right. Well, Lee, not to tell a feller what to do,
See,
but
here it goes. Freezing.
Not to tell you what to do.
Try to.
Why for are we still on the air? We don't even have people talking. No.
But he froze.
All right. I didn't even grin, Mr. Crooked.
Mr. Crooked.
Yeah, you will.
I'm afraid I'll break if I do that.
You will. Told you.
All right. Well, excuse the awkward silence, folks. Lee's looking for something. We're trying to get the screen share to work. But far be it for me to take over the show. Lee, it got darker where you are.
Sun went down. Oh, and the sun came back up.
Dark screen on it.
The lights were never on where he is.
Lee, you want to say something? The whole hosting thing. Do we even have anybody left in the chat?
I'm trying to figure out how to. I'm not gonna laugh.
Well, still somehow got 5 people watching. 4 of them are probably us, or at least 3 of us.
2.
Is anybody still out there in the chat? By God.
Hello, hello. Is there anybody out there?
I've just looked where it says participants, and it's not showing there's anyone who's out in the chat.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and close the chat because less to keep up with. Lee, I ain't one to tell a fella's business. You want to go ahead and shut the show off? I don't think anybody's even doing their thing no more. Or not. Just whatever you want to do.
Aye.
Well, if anybody's watching, I think the Seahawks just made another touchdown because they're celebrating about something. Yep, 14-10. They're beating the damn, the 49ers 14-10. Woo, come on.
Yeah, go team.
I don't like the Seahawks either, but I don't want any team to be undefeated. Dag nabbit. Should we go ahead and shut the show down since it's your show and I have no choice in the matter? I'm just pushing my way.
Good idea.
Or not.
Can you guys hear me at all?
No.
Yep. Nope. I don't hear you.
No,
I can hear you.
Did Lee just say something?
Probably.
It's so weird. Anytime I try to show something, share screen, it freezes.
I can't hear Lee.
I think it's weird how every time he tries to show something, the screen freezes.
I can't hear Lee.
I think it's weird how it freezes. Too.
Can anybody hear Lee?
No, I can't hear him.
Well, he's not talking.
Now? No.
He's trying to talk, but I don't hear anything. You hear anything?
No.
Wes is messing with his mascara. Wes. Can you hear Lee when he tries to talk, Wes? I don't hear anything either.
No. He's turned his camera off. Yeah, he's saying he's turned his camera off. I don't know why we can't hear him. We can all.
Well, he's not talking right now.
He's muted himself.
Well,
I don't know why we can't hear him.
Can you hear me now?
He's talking, but we cannot hear you, Lee.
Oh, yeah.
At least we're entertained by you. Well, we'd like to thank all three. Like to thank all three of y'all for watching. We don't have the power to shut the show off.
He's going to have to shut the...
Oh, there he is. Hello, Lee. Thanks for joining us this evening.
He's trying to talk, but I still don't hear him.
You don't hear me?
We cannot hear you, Lee.
Oh. The heck?
We cannot hear you tell us what the heck.
Then how did you hear me say what the heck?
He's trying to talk again, but I still can't hear
him. I'm guessing he said heck. It might have been something else.
If he's still, you can read his lips. That's why I can tell when he's trying to talk. But I think he's messing with us now.
Hi.
He's trying to
I
be
can't repeat that one on
Hey,
the air.
Lee, try to say something. We'll see if we can hear you.
Hello.
I don't know if he's messing with us or I don't hear anything.
I really can't.
Well,
You
Lee,
really
if you-
can't hear me?
Lee, if you're trying to talk, not tell the fellas business, but since we can't hear you, we might want to stop the show. Totally up to you. But if he's trying to talk, I'm not hearing anything. Are y'all hearing anything? I'm surprised Jamie's even paying attention. Hello, Jamie. Welcome to the show. Thumbs up. Did you ever hear from Jillian when you tried to get a hold of her?
Yeah, he had to look after his wife.
Is she sick?
She's not feeling too good.
Well, Lee, if you can hear me, we might want to shut the show down since we can't hear of you.
Do you want to message him on Facebook or something in case he can't hear us?
Well, use the inside chat here.
Could do, yeah. I'll do it.
Lee, maybe write down on a sheet of paper, thank you for watching, blah, 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 blah. That way people don't think, I don't know, whatever you want to do.
I can hear finger picks.
I don't hear nothing.
It could be me.
Hello.
We hope you like the
Is there
show.
anybody out there?
Ground control to Major Tom. That's probably Jamie you're hearing because you wouldn't be able to hear finger pecks if you could hear.
Yeah,
finger
I'm talking to Lee in the chat.
The outside chat or the inside?
The inside chat.
Because I haven't seen anything. All I see is I'll tell you after the show if you want.
If he was outside the chat, we wouldn't hear the finger picks.
We don't hear finger pecks. That's Jamie you're hearing.
I'm typing.
Yeah. He's typing inside the chat, not outside, or we wouldn't hear it.
Oh, I think he's typing on the watch page. That's why I wasn't. Dave Hart says I'm here, but I don't know why. Work with us.
I don't either.
Wes, by the way, work with us. You can't hear finger pecking.
I am. It's Jamie.
Oh, okay. Can you guys hear me?
I think.
Thank you for watching. I hear
Type.
I've
Right.
messaged Lee on the inside chat.
Lee, we can't hear
Can you hear me now?
He's trying to talk, but I don't know if he's messing with us or not.
I see his face moved.
So now he's having a seizure.
Something's wrong. Lee, do you need help? Hold up a message. If you need help, I will walk you through it. First and most important question: have you off the device and then back on again?
Twice.
Going to scroll pattern. Be scroll one of Charles.
He highlighted a chat comment for some reason.
I feel so left out again. Nobody ever cuts my patterns.
You don't have them all over the place. Or in other words, what I mean, you don't have them out there, do you?
No.
Well, that'd be one reason.
If I did have them out, nobody would buy them.
That's closed, didn't it?
Oh, I see a head and another head.
Oh, get out! I'll talk to you. Well, for some reason, Lee's having technical issues, so I guess we'll just sit here and pretend he's hosting. Oops, I can't get my stupid camera set up. Ground control to me.
I'll give it a couple more minutes, and I want to shoot off to bed if you don't get his mic going.
Oh yeah,
Holy crap, dude!
in the morning.
The Seahawks just made another touchdown. It's now 21-10. Actually, it's 20-10 till they do the extra point. Holy heck!
Yeah.
The 49ers are finally going to be not undefeated. They're going to be 8-1.
He says he hears us all. He went back twice.
All right, it's 21-10. Seahawks over the whatchamacallit. There's 142 left in the third quarter. Nice. They're not going to be undefeated anymore. Well,
Can you hear me now?
I think he's trying to talk, but I still don't hear nothing. Dag nabbit. That's unfortunate when you are the host of the show, can't be heard. Most people wish I'd be muted.
I hear what he said, but I recognize that gesture. I do a lot of that.
I do that first. When I first wake up. 21-10, man. Them dang whatchamacallit may be no longer undefeated. By God, that's what I was hoping for. I don't give two craps about the Seahawks, but I like to see people not be undefeated anymore, unless it's the Cowboys. They're defeated. All right, since we're waiting on Lee, I'm just going to do a play-by-play. The Seahawks are about to kick off to the 49ers. And it's kicked. I don't know the player's name, so I'll just say what's happening. They let it go in the end zone. Okay, so this is not fun. Due to tech issues, I'm have to say thank you in here. Bummer.
What?
We love you, Dave and Jeff, and everybody else that might still be here. Appreciate y'all for hanging. I think Jeff was one of the maybe of three people that when I did that post 8-hour live stream of me scrolling that Harley Quinn, I think Jeff was one of the few that stuck around. I think Dave Hart might have come in and out. But I think everybody that watched had to keep recharging their devices to come back and watch. Pretty funny. Thank you all for being here on tonight, Charles West Jamie. You're welcome, sir. We were so glad to be here, mister. Well, mine got smeared. Yeah. Next time we'll be better. Are you sure about that?
No.
If we're here, I can't guarantee it.
We had a similar problem on the podcast.
Ground control to made this home. I'm singing the same line over and over. I don't know the whole song. I'll get it fixed.
Countdown engine tone.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
La 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 la.
It sucks to be with you again. Donkey calling ain't the place to be.
If y'all want to hear
the rectum of a Siamese cat.
Wes has been posting him singing on a site called Smule, SMULE.
That's right.
Some old stuff on singsnap.com, but it's been a while.
You want to get on TikTok?
I don't understand technology. Well, appreciate everybody being here. I'm going to speak for me. He's typing in the chat, I think. But appreciate every one of y'all.
Right, I'm going to go and shoot now.
You gonna
Good
go
morning, Mr. Jamie.
I'm gonna go shoot. In other words, I'm gonna go to bed.
what? Well, at least wait till the show's off the air.
All right, I'll wait until he's taken it off air.
Okay.
I mean, well, this could only go on for another 3 hours, right?
3, 2, 1. I guess that means the show's going off the air. I have no idea.
Good night, everybody.
It still shows live. Y'all come back now, yeah? And now it's time to say goodbye to Lee and Wes and them. I don't know what else to say. We're